Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the Tutto CALCIO series, episode number 13. I, of course, your host. I am Gio, and we got Francesco here that's representing Milan. We got Dom and Dan representing Napoli. What is going on, guys? Of course, episode 13, baby. We're going up and up and up. It's never going to stop with Tutto CALCIO, guys. You already know. But before we get into it, guys, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. There's like new animations that are coming out here on the channel, so definitely make sure to do that. And of course, guys, go follow these guys on Twitter. You got Dom, you can follow him on Twitter right there. His Twitter handle is right there in that corner. You got Dan as well. His Twitter handle is right there. And also go check out Francesco's new channel. It's a Milan channel, but go check it out. It's Tutto CALCIO Francesco. He does a lot of Milan content as of late. So yeah, definitely go check out those for sure. And we did a ranking video as well. Francesco and me and Liam, we did a ranking video together. We did a rating on all the jerseys around for football kits. So yeah, let's get into it. I mean, guys, what do you want to start with first? You want to go with Juve, or you know what? Let's go with Napoli. Let's go with
Speaking
Napoli.
of jerseys, hold on, man.
Oh no! This guy.
I've got a cold right now. I need to wipe my nose.
Yeah, you know. And listen, guys, new ritual. We're having espressos. You know, we're having espressos for the show.
Oh man, I love this. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, so what do you guys want to talk about? Since it's Napoli, there's mostly Napoli fans right now. Let's talk about Napoli. Super team going for next season, that's for sure. They just signed Noah Lang. They're about to say Bukama. I mean, Dom, how are you feeling, Mr. Mana over here? You know, also doing some scouting for Tutto CALCIO as well, so we got to give some credit as well, some appreciation, you know what I'm saying? So, what do you think, Dom? What's going on?
Oh man, right now Mana is doing so far. He's doing an incredible job, but you got to wait until the end of the transfer window when when the pens were put on paper and the signatures were made. But as of right now, if he hits all the targets that we have, I mean, it's going to be one of the best transfer markets Napoli has ever had in a long time. I mean, and at the same time dealing with the Osimhen saga. You know, that finally it looks like we are gonna finally sell him to the Turks for the release clause, but right now that's in the making because they want to do a 5 installments every year, pay more or less $15 million a year to meet the $75 million release clause. I don't know if Napoli are gonna accept that. Because I mean, you're getting the money, but you're getting it in small installments, and we need to make a big signing on the striker. So I don't know how Napoli is going to do moving forward, unless they have the cash to take that deal and also buy the 2 strikers we're looking for. We'll see what happens. But as of right now, KDB, Lang, you know, Bugama's almost there. You know, if we can land Ndoye and Nunez or Luca, I'm very happy with that, and that would just leave 2 more signings left when it comes to the work list, which is goalkeeper, backup goalkeeper, and a midfielder for McTominay. And I mean, that's pretty much it. What you got, Dan?
I mean, I'm on board with almost all of that. I think that depending on what role KDB actually ends up playing, we know he ain't gonna play a full 90 almost ever, and he's probably gonna take several games off just because of his age, and we don't want to put wear and tear on him so that he's ready for those big games. We might actually try to, you know, either get 2 midfielders, somebody that can back up McTominay and KDB, or maybe a midfielder that can provide both roles. But I agree McTominay does need a backup because we ran him into the ground a little bit last year, and I don't think we're going to be able to do that this year with the extra games. But KDB is going to need to have a backup too, I think, right? Lobo's got a backup. I mean, even Zombo, man, if we don't have a backup for him, you know, what does that mean? Maybe this midfield will be able to be one of those types that can sort of fill in all 3 rows. Or I'm sorry, but not Lobo's row. All 2 rows, you know, Zombo, KDB, McTominay, that type of thing. But dude, the goalkeeper, we need a backup goalkeeper, but man, I'm tired of seeing posts about that. Let's focus on the other stuff that we need for sure. For sure, the goalkeeper can come in at the end of training camp, bro. Like he can come in at the very end because he's only going to be a backup. He can get, intertwined as the season progresses. So hopefully, man, Ndoye, dude, I'm excited about Ndoye, man. And
is he actually going to Napoli? Is it almost done?
I think I am comfortable now that he is with the last news that has come out about us raising that transfer, offer, because I think they wanted 40. We were saying 30. I think we've been up to 35. So we're meeting them halfway. So I think we're going to cross the finish line on that. I really do. And I'm not sure about the Luka Nunez thing, man. Like, I think Nunez could be crazy awesome, but I also think that he could be a complete flop. I think Luka is probably the safer bet and he's cheaper, but I don't know about Luka and how he's going to be in the locker room. We saw what he did last year with that penalty kick that he pretty much snatched from his other dude. I mean, Conte probably going to be able to handle that, man. And then Nunez got some Champions League experience too. Even though he's got a problem with like scoring goals where he's supposed to like just put that shit in the net, maybe his confidence just needs to be raised a little bit, and Conte gonna fix that for sure, So we'll see, man. I won't be upset with either or, but from what I can see, I think as long as Osimhen's sale comes through, whether it's installments or not, I think that Conte is going to really push for Nunez.
Yeah, damn. I mean, listen, I think you guys are doing a great mercato in terms of, picking out the right pieces and what you really need. And I think Conte does have a vision for you guys to really repeat for next season. And do I think you guys are going to repeat? I 100% think that, even as a Juventus fan, for people in the chat. And I'm not sure what Hector says, but he's saying, what happened with De Bruyne? What do you mean what happened? Anything happened with De Bruyne, guys? For the Napoli gentleman.
No, he's with us.
He's good.
He's basically
good.
with us, yeah.
Yeah. No, I was about to say no. I just think that you guys have now all the right tools. It's like everything's falling in place for Napoli. And with Conte, I'm telling you, Conte is the big factor into winning next year the league. Now, like I said, we'll find out when the whole team starts playing and stuff like that, how Napoli will do, which I expect them to do well because of the squad that they're getting. But yeah, those are my thoughts about it. Francesco, do you have any thoughts on Napoli?
No, listen, Napoli are just cooking this one, though. It's as simple as that. They're getting ready for the season. They got all these great signings that they got coming on board. KDB being one of the big ones. Yeah. They mean business right now, man. I definitely see them going for that repeat, going back to back with the Scudetto, going for the fifth one, and just, it will be interesting to see what they do in the Champions League. I think if they add a few more pieces, which it looks like they're going to, I think they'll try to make a decent run in the Champions League as well.
Yeah,
it's definitely it's going to be exciting to see for sure.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen. Supposedly, we tried to discuss this so many times with the new format that you guys think that Conte will fit this new format better than how he did with the old UCL format. And no, of course. Do you guys have high expectations in the Champions League? Is there any standards that if Conte doesn't make it, then you're going to be like, okay, should we move on from Conte, or do you guys think that you should just focus on the league? Or
you go first, Dan, with that.
For me, man, with the Conte question, as long as we get past the group stage, I don't think you can say anything about, hey, Conte needs to go, unless he bombs out in the league, and that ain't going to happen, bro.
Yeah.
He ain't bombing out in the league. That ain't happening.
That's true.
With the way that all the other teams are shaping up and all the drama that's going on within all the other locker rooms and coaches and directors and fans and mascots and, what else could be going wrong in all the other clubs? We're straight. Mm-hmm. We ain't got no drama. The biggest drama right now is Osimhen, man. And Osimhen, from what I can see, it's happening. And if Napoli takes installments, they're going to want to guarantee, but that's obvious that they're going to get those installments. I think that ADL still has enough funds to do what he needs to do to make sure we can compete in both comps. And honestly, man, dude, if Gala wants that guy, you saw what he did for Gala last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the dude was by far the best player in the league.
Player. Yeah.
So Gala wants him for sure. If ADL comes back and he's like, you know what, bro, how about 2 installments? Something like that. Gala's gonna say, okay, we got you. And he's gonna go ahead and they're gonna do that. I'm predicting Osimhen's gonna be sold to Gala no matter what. They're gonna figure it out. I think it's gotten that close with the latest stuff that's out there. And man, once that happens, what a relief, dude. Oh my God.
Oh
2
yeah.
years of this drama is just, it's enough. I've had it.
Yeah, no, Osimhen has been a problem. As for same thing goes with Vlahovic with Juventus now, which we will get into as well. We're going to talk about the termination supposedly that Juve is proposing to the agent. There's some news about that later today before. So, but yeah, no, I think overall, I think Napoli is set. Now the challenger for next year's Scudetto is still unknown, but it looks to be Milan. Let's talk about Milan. I do want to get into that. Francesco, how you feeling with Ricci and Mr. The Moose Allegri?
Listen, after seeing the 10 Commandments that were released by Allegri, I'm very confident that we're going to make it.
the 10 Commandments, bro. Oh,
this guy released 10 Commandments.
Yeah.
10 Commandments. Now, it was made by Gazzetta, so I don't know how reliable it is, but no, I'm excited to see Ricci. I heard a lot of good things about him. He played very well at Torino. It's just a matter of, can he fit in Allegri's system? I feel like he can, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Modric will be coming, I think, once the Club World Cup is all finished. And they're trying to go for a striker. I'm hearing Boniface is linked with Milan. I was a little surprised myself. The only problem is, I don't know if Milan's going to I don't know if they're going to fork over 40 to 50 million euros, because that's what I'm seeing the figures. But, we still need a left back replacement. What was that, Dan?
You guys are in the works for trying to get Luca, too. Didn't I see that, man? You guys have him on your list also?
We have him on the list, but I'm pretty sure he's probably going to go to Napoli. If you haven't – listen, I got to – throw my team under the bus here a little bit. If you have an offer to choose between the Scudetto champions and Milan, you're going to choose the Scudetto champions, especially if Conte wants you. If Conte wants you, you're going to choose to go to Napoli.
Wait a sec, bro. Hold on. Would Luca start for you guys? Regularly, would he start?
That's a good question, because if Santiago Jimenez is staying, and I'm getting sick and tired of seeing these links that he's leaving, even though he's already confirmed himself that he's staying. If he were to come to Milan, I would definitely, he would probably, I hate to say it, he would come off the bench because you got Santiago Jimenez, but, maybe that could be a possibility that Allegri could go with a 4-4-2. Because if you're going to bring in Retegui or Boniface or Luca, you also got to factor in Santiago Jimenez is still on the team. Because we do need another striker. We just lost Jovic. We just lost Abraham. And the only backup striker to Santiago Jimenez, if they are going to go with the 4-3-3, is Lorenzo Colombo. With all due respect to Colombo, he didn't really do much for Empoli last season. So,
yeah.
Are you all about Jimenez, though, man? Do you think Jimenez is that dude?
I think he needs more time. I would like to see what happens this season, because you got to understand he came in halfway through the season in the midst of a bad season and with a bunch of coach changes. So,
don't worry, Tony. I'm about to bring some chaos. I'm about to bring some chaos.
Hey, I got a little bit of chaos.
You've been doing that. Yeah. Vaffanculo, va. You're gonna start with me, bro. Nah. Just for that, bro.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
Is there anything even in that cup, Jo? You've been sipping on that for the last hour. I'm feeling.
Almost done, you see?
Oh, then don't do no baby sips. Drink that shit like a man, bro. I would have been on my third one already, bro.
Yeah, man. I finished my espresso a while ago, bro.
Don't worry, bro.
Hey, I wanted to touch base on Allegri's 10 Commandments.
Oh yeah,
Sounds like standard operations to me. That sounds like standard expectations that any serious coach would have for their players. I mean, I didn't find it at all that, demanding. So I think that was just a hype. But it's good to know that, Allegri wants his guys to like actually, be disciplined. That was
listen,
cute. That was cute.
Double training sessions.
I think
You know
so,
what
I think he's trying to send a message to a couple of them players, like smiley face.
You know what my favorite commandment is number 2. Rediscover the Milan DNA and the desire to win. That's my favorite one. With these players, you got it, bro.
Oh, he dropped the DNA comment.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are bottling. You guys are bottling. He dropped the CL DNA. I can't wait.
No.
That's the worst thing he could have done.
He just said Milan DNA. He didn't say.
Yeah, we
CL.
all know what that means. We all know what that means. That means CL DNA.
Hey, you know what the funny thing is, Dom, is that during that damn press conference, bro, you could hear him talking about Juve, talking about thanking Juventus for this. He was basically talking for Juventus through the half the time. I'm like,
when you're
you're
a new coach getting introduced for the first time in the press conference, you want to thank the team for bringing you on board. The first 8 to 10 minutes, I swear to God, this guy was talking about Juventus and how he did everything for Juventus. I'm just like, yo, you're at Milan, bro. Why are you talking about Juve?
well, there you go, man.
I mean, because there's not much to talk about Milan. What is he gonna say?
Okay.
He's gonna talk. Is he gonna talk about 2007? He's not gonna talk about that. The one Scudetto you guys won.
And he's not gonna talk about 2011 when you guys won that one little Scudetto that you guys won. Remember that, Francesco, right?
Little Scudetto?
Yeah, little Scudetto, bro. Because after that, where the hell are you, bro? Like, where were you since then?
So, like,
the guy just said like 5 minutes ago that he doesn't blame Luca for picking Napoli over Milan. He said, if Napoli call right now, hey, you got to go to Napoli. So what does that say? The state of that club right now? They're a bunch of bums. They're a bunch of bums.
Wait, so that
I'm only repeating what Allegri said in his 10
not that
commandments.
big of a team that he keeps on saying that. Oh,
So,
Milan's
hold
a
on.
big club, right?
Let me ask you, did Allegri say anything about what he expects Milan to do this year, or is it just DNA bullshit?
Oh, here we go. Ready? To commandment 10. On the pitch, the simple choice must be made.
Should have done this, bro.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you should have done that. Imagine,
Max, so glad we didn't get that vote.
That would have been dude.
I'm so glad we didn't get that dude, man.
Oh, and another one. He's
a fucking drama queen.
Pay attention to your. He said this, number 8. Pay attention to your weight. Breakfast and lunch at Milanello. That's another one.
Yeah, they have to eat. They have to.
Yeah. He said, "Pay attention to your weight."
Yo, Gio,
he said that they have to eat.
Gio, share my screen. I have it up right now.
You have it up. Oh
yeah. He said that they have to eat. They have to eat lunch and dinner on the training grounds. Like they can't go outside the training grounds to eat. They have to eat there. I mean, it's just like some dumb stuff, bro. Like, who cares, bro? No one cares about none of that nonsense, Allegri. Like, come on, bro. You think Conte's throwing out 10 commandments? No, because he has like fucking 100 of them. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna sit down there and be like, "Oh, okay, guys, you can't eat greasy food." Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
So, Matt, was there an actual question about Leao? Like, did any of the journalists have the guts to make? That's the question.
Cell phone too.
No
cell phone too.
Yeah, no cell phones. Oh, fuck me. I mean, my boss tells me the same shit at work. I mean, okay, Allegri.
Oh wait, here's another one. Late arrivals to training will be punished with squad exclusion for the next game.
Actually attack at some point, right, Tony, bro? Stop doing with the Cortomuso shit, bro. That's what somebody should have told him.
What he's basically saying is that that the guys are a bunch of kids over there, and he needs to start treating you like fucking adults. That's what he's saying. Leao right now Leao has to put his hip hop career on pause right now because Allegri's at the club now. Can't be doing no TikTok videos now.
No, I feel bad. He can't go on social media, bro.
Nope.
I feel bad
What
for
do you mean you
him.
feel bad, bro? You want to get the best out of your damn player.
How is he?
Listen,
How is he?
Hey, Allegri's gonna
Now
get it.
he has
Don't
to start.
worry, man.
I feel
Allegri's
bad
gonna
because
get
now
it.
he actually has to start working hard. Now I feel bad.
So
What?
honestly, Frenche, what do you think the players are telling themselves right now after listening to all that bullshit?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. They're probably just like, damn, we screwed up getting this guy in here. But no, seriously. I mean,
I ain't concerned
listen,
about y'all anymore.
they're in for a rough run, man. Because
Oh my
listen,
God.
this ain't no Fonseca and this ain't no Conceição, man. This is a whole different, animal that they got to deal with.
Bro, BX
So-
Gunner says Milan needs to dump Puma first things first, then get a striker.
Wait, hold on. Is he a fan of Arsenal?
I think, yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he should be the last one talking because your
Yeah, we
kits don't look good at all this year, bro. Your kits look horrible. Adidas did you dirty.
Oh man, bro. Oh man.
Hey, Frenche,
bro.
let's see that jacket, man. Stand up. I want to see that jacket. Man. Dude, man. Milan definitely takes the gear Scudetto, bro. You guys always have
Nah,
good
we
shit.
got the financial. We got the financial Scudetto. According to Giorgio Forlani, we got the financial.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. Now, and are you guys getting a shoddy? What's going on with that, Francesco?
Yo, this is another thing that's pissing me off. The man is literally saying, "Yo, I'm ready to join. Yo, I'm ready to join." It's Club Bruges, bro. They're so difficult. I swear to God, if they do the same thing they did 3 years ago, where they waited until August, literally the week before the season started, to finally let us sign this guy. Oh my God, so annoying, unbelievable. And then another thing that got grinding my gears today is the Tijani Reinders deal. I don't know if this is true or not, but this was leaked numbers with the deal for Reinders going to City. So the fee was 57.7 million euros fixed fee, right? So here are the bonuses. 5 million euros if Man City qualify for the Champions League. 1 million if Man City wins the league. Milan gets another mil. And get ready for this one. They get another million if he wins Player of the Year in the Premier League. Then Ballon d'Or. Ballon d'Or. Ready? Now, if you're gonna win the Ballon d'Or, in the bonuses, you would want to make your fee a little high, like ask for like 10, 15 mil on the Nah, Forlani's a genius, bro. He only said that we got to get paid 2 million euros if he wins the Ballon d'Or.
So I guess qualifying for Champions League is better than.
Yeah, it's like.
Hey, at least that was the highest one.
Yeah.
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 Could be worse, bro.
Oh my gosh. Sell Leao before his stock falls. Try to fleece it. Yeah, well listen, man. That's the thing with Leao. I mean, his stock is kind of falling because no one's really going after Leao now after Allegri, but
well, Bayern was trying to get him. They're still they're still trying to get him.
No, I don't think anymore because they're going going after what's the guy's name? I think it's Diaz or something like that. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's Diaz from Liverpool. Yeah. Oh yeah. What's the deal with Leao? Yeah, Andres said
according to our great savior Massimiliano Allegri, he's saying.
Oh, so wait, your life is complete, like you said?
No, if the guy's writing 10 commandments for Milan, I mean, how can you not?
Oh, he's your savior. I thought you had another savior, though, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
How can you not say he's our savior if he's writing 10 commandments?
Yo, Francesco's trying to dance his way around what you're trying to get at, Gio. So let's just leave it there because this boy is gonna cry tonight if you say what we're talking about. All right. Let's not go there, Gio. Unless you want to. If you want to, hey, we'll go. But it's up to you.
I'll take advice. Listen, I'll take advice from Mr. Francesco right now.
Hold on.
Listen,
One second.
more of the story is we need to stop talking about the past to talk about the present.
Also, does anyone remember the scoreline?
Both clubs are in the gutter.
Does anyone remember the scoreline? Napoli beat
We need to stop talking about the past to talk about the present.
Anyone remember this?
Oh,
you know,
my
Francesco,
God.
bro. You know, let's not talk about the past, right, bro? You know what I'm saying? That's
Only when it's convenient to him. Only when it's convenient to him. You know.
No, fuck that, man. No, you can never talk about the past again. Never.
Okay.
Not one time can you ever do it.
I mean, hey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This guy, bro. Oh man, bro. Yeah, listen, bro. Club Bruges, bro. For Milan, I got listen. They're
Yeah, but they do this with everybody, bro.
They do it with
Any
everybody,
team
bro.
that negotiates with that team, they do that with everyone, man.
Yeah. So what's going on? Theo Hernandez is a done deal, right? As well.
Yeah, it's done.
About that.
You got to find a replacement for him.
How much
Yeah.
is that now for Milan?
What?
Yeah.
What? How much they get?
Yeah.
25. It's not a fee that I like the team to receive, but I mean, he's got a year left on his contract, and I'd rather get 25 than get nothing for because he signs for free at another club. Yo, his agent was offering him to other teams, and nobody wanted to bite on him. Atletico Madrid tried to bite on him, and they tried to lowball Milan, and Milan said no. So the only team that wanted him was Saudi, aka Inzaghi. And speaking of Inzaghi, bro, you know, I think it's crazy that the man talks so highly about Di Marco, but tell me how he chooses a Milan player over Enrico Di Marco, bro.
Hey, well, I don't know, man. It is what it is, bro. Inzaghi, bro. He's now in Saudi. You know what I'm saying, bro? So, listen, after that smack, he just became a coward. What can I say, bro? He became a coward because he didn't want, the stress and to hold up the fort with Inter. So, it is what it is in terms of Inzaghi. But no, I mean, I get what you're saying because there was always a rivalry between Dumfries and I call him Dumfries, Dumfries and Mr. Theo,
Actually, speaking of Inter, what do you I want your guys' opinion. You guys think Dumfries is staying? Is he going?
I think he's gonna leave.
Guys think?
I think he's leaving.
Think he's gonna leave? What
leave.
about you guys?
Where's he rumored to go to?
I mean, he has a $25 million. He has a $25 million release clause attached to him. So if a club wants to trigger, he got a new agent that likes to make money. So, and he just hired that agent. So that could be a yellow flag of maybe he wants to leave. But I think if I don't think Dumfries wants to leave, but I think he is entertaining the possibility of doing so, kind of like Anguissa was. Which obviously now he's staying, but I think it's kind of like a similar situation there. He wants to see because he wants to go to the Prem, and he's voiced that to the club clearly. So I think he's kind of like shopping around, but I think he's more than happy to stay at Inter at the same time.
Is there any Prem clubs that are actually linked to
Barcelona?
I was gonna say Barcelona.
Yeah, Barcelona's okay.
Mm-hmm. They're in for him because I think they need a right back, I believe, because Koundé with his injuries and stuff like that, so they're gonna need a right back.
Gio, could we go to the beginning questions here because there were some good questions there.
Yeah,
especially from Koki.
Koki, where?
In the beginning. Yeah, he was just asking. He directed a question towards me.
Yep.
So with Nunez, I feel that his weaknesses is decision making and finishing, but I see the talent there, and I think Conte. He needs a manager like Conte to turn him around. I think he's overpriced, but Liverpool. He has experience. And if Conte feels like he could turn them around, I'm with it. Listen, I'm normally a type of fan that if it was any other coach, I would question every single target that we're going for. But it's Conte, and he's proven me wrong so many times with Juan Jesus, bringing back Anguissa, turning McTominay into MVP. So it's bringing back Lukaku. And even though he wasn't a scoring beast, he turned him into an assist beast. So he finds the ways to make a player impactful on that field. And if he wants Nunez, man, grab him. You know, as so long as it doesn't financially break our club, which obviously it wouldn't if the club is going to go for it, because ADL will take risks, but he will not take severe risks to fall into debt. He's not going to do that. So if I'm seeing that ADL is willing to do as much as possible as he can to get this man, he believes in Conte, and I support Conte 100% on this.
Yeah.
So that's what I got for Nunes. There was another question.
Yep. Right here from Hector. I got Hector. He's a UA fan.
Because why does not? Because it's a personal relationship that has crumbled. It's Osimhen doesn't want anything to do with the club, and the club is over him as well. I don't think it has anything to do with the fans. I think Osimhen, deep down in his heart, he appreciates the fan. But he's an emotional guy, and that's a big reason why I think the Prem hasn't pulled the trigger on him, because we've seen it on social media. He gets crazy with the he gets crazy on the IG reels, going at the national coach from the Nigerian team, going at Gawara's agent, just coming out of pocket with crazy comments, not congratulating Napoli on the Scudetto. You know, posted a picture on Instagram and on Twitter immediately after we won the Scudetto. Immediately when that final whistle blew, he decided to post something. It had nothing to do with Napoli. Those are just signs that Osimhen he's long gone. And to be honest, if there was a possibility that he could stay, I don't want him, because I think he would be a cancer in the locker room. I don't think it would work out, and I think it's just best to part ways. I don't know what you think about on that, Dan, about the both questions.
For me, man, like, the number one reason there's no way in hell that he's going to stay with Napoli is because of his salary. So his salary was only given to him so that he had a high salary and he was made happy. And that way, when he goes to another club, he's already got a high salary. So it's easier for him to, at least he thought that, right? It would be easier for him to keep the same salary. But, you know, nobody could have predicted that Napoli was going to be such a terrible club last year. So, the year before last, when we finished in 10th place. Like, it would be a completely different story if Napoli at least was in the top 4. I think there would be clubs that are willing to pay his salary.
He also got injured. He also got injured for almost half of the season. That kind of killed him too. Like, so they brought out the injury prone flag. And if you're gonna pay 125 mil for a player and pay him $12 million in wages, it's not to buy a Dybala. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yep. And then we have another question here from Juventina. Says, who is going to win tomorrow, Paris or Madrid?
I'm going for Madrid because I don't want Gavara to win another trophy. I'm done.
Dom is just hating that Kvara.
I have no love or sympathy for a man that left our club mid-season to go chase the Champions League. He gives me LeBron James vibes. And then the video he posted, your plan, God's plan. I don't care how it's interpreted. I interpret it as being just something that he didn't have to do. And he said he has to that one day he's going to explain everything, you know, why he left. Listen, brother, save that, you know, stuff it under your PSG jersey, because I don't want to hear it. You know, we're on to bigger and better things. Nice meeting you. Thank you for the Scudetto, and go chase trophies. That's all I got to say with him. I know Dan is on the other side of the fence on this, but I really do not. If he would have left in the summer, like the summer before we won the Scudetto, wished him the best of luck. I wouldn't have no ill towards him. If he would have left after we won the Scudetto, same scenario. But the fact that he left mid-season, like you said, you were going to stay a full season and you left mid-season, I don't want nothing to do with you, bro. Club over player under this roof with me. That's it.
Well, no, guys. I mean, I will be going there as well to see that game, the PSG. Madrid
but I get the other side. I'm sorry to cut you. I get the other side of fans still having love towards Gavara because he never disrespected the club, right? He never he never did anything for the fans to like hate him, but he gave up. So, you know, that to me is enough. But I also understand the other side of still having love for him, but she ain't gonna find no love here, man. Not from me.
Yeah.
Not from me.
Yeah, no, I mean, for me, because I'm going there. I'm going to the stadium. I'm going to MetLife.
How much you pay for those tickets?
What was it, like $150? Because I got a discount off it. So
Nice.
So it was like $150 a ticket.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, it's not bad.
If you see Kvaratskhelia, tell him Dom said Kvaratskhelia Melda. That's what you need to do.
Dom, I was gonna send like a nice video of him like dribbling down the flank, bro. And I sent it to you. You can just post it, say, Kvaratskhelia,
Damn, Dom.
I got no love for him, bro. It's very well known, bro. I have no love for this man. I would not give him credit for anything, bro.
I knew that, man. I didn't know it was all like that, though. Wow. I mean, we could probably do a freaking pod for an hour talking about that. And
yeah,
I have some different opinions than Dom has. And it's going back to when he was trying to get his first extension after the Scudetto. It's a long story. I mean, the story didn't start and end when he decided to leave in January. It is a long story. But that Instagram post where he's like trying to say something about how his time at Napoli was a failure because he missed that PK. And then, like, I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. What has he really done at PSG other than just be somebody that's a threat? It ain't like he's scored all kinds of crazy goals and all kinds of crazy assists. It ain't like he's setting the world on fire. He definitely ain't more of a Ballon d'Or candidate than he was before. So it's like, bro, what have you really done with PSG? It's not like you're the one that got them a Champions League trophy. So that Instagram post, that irked me a little bit. And then his initial like goodbye post, that irked me a little bit too, man, because I mean, if you love the city so much and you have to be at the Maradona mural and all that, if that was really true, then you probably should have stayed until the summer. You shouldn't have left in January. But it's a longer story than that. There's a lot more to go into why he left in January,
If we wouldn't have won the Scudetto and he left like that, and he would have been a huge reason why we didn't win, and he would have been posting the things he's posting and all that stuff. That half of the Napoli fans that still support him, most likely like 3/4 of them would not be supporting him. The reason, the fact that we won takes a lot of that, a lot of that kind of resentment off of him because we still won. But, I just find it, why didn't you leave in the summer, bro? Why didn't you didn't like the pay? You didn't like the contract you signed? Fine.
It was more than that. It was more
offered 5.5 million before you left. Offered 5.5 million. Still don't want it. Okay. But now you want to leave mid-season instead of waiting and waiting till the summer. So then we could get more cash out of it, but you still want to leave. I mean, come on.
Actually people overpay in January. It's normal for people to overpay in January.
Not when your player pushes for a transfer in the winter, like he pushed. He pushed. He said, I want out of here. When he did that, it takes a lot of leverage off of the club because the player wants to leave, and you don't want a resentful player on your team. So he really messed us up. But it's okay. We won the Scudetto, so it is said and done.
Man, like the opinion of him messing us up, I'm not on board with that altogether because it was obvious that he was not making an impact after the last few games of the season because Conte switched up the formation and he wasn't really making that impact on offense that he could make in a different formation. So I think part of it was the way he was being utilized and how they were attacking the final third.
Well, yeah.
Wasn't making that impact, you know what I mean? If he was like going crazy with goals and assists and he was the Kvaratskhelia that we know he could be with us previously, I think it might have been a little bit different, Dom. I think in January he might have been better.
The thing is that in the beginning of the season, if you look at the first games, Gavara was like freelancing around on that side. He had free reign, right?
Yep.
And then as you notice, as the season progressed, Conte started playing him almost as a left wing back, and Gavara wasn't liking that, right? And then you saw the discussions, him taking Gavara off in the 60th something minute to put Politano on is a big message, right? With the whole Neres situation. Conte said, everyone's talking about let's replace let's start Neres or Politano. Hey, Gavara's position over there is at risk too. So it's putting a lot of pressure on Gavara. And then on top of that, he wasn't the most impactful, right? Like he was seasons prior. But when we lost Neres and we didn't get a Gavara replacement, we had to change formations. If Gavara would have stayed, none of that would have happened. You know what I mean? True. Like he really screwed us, man. You know, he really. Thank God we won, because we could have easily lost, man. So, it could have worked. It could have turned out a different way.
You would have took a round trip to Paris and tried to find him, wouldn't you?
Oh man, bro, I have a Gavara jersey, bro. I bought a Gavara jersey. Wow. I bought a Gavara
jersey after calling him Kavada man.
No, I'm about to throw it away, but I'm never gonna put it on. I have it right in my closet collecting dust, but I'm about to throw it away. But it's a Napoli shirt, so throwing it away, I'm kind of throwing a Napoli jersey away. I'm not that type of guy that burns the jerseys and stuff like that. I'm never gonna burn a Napoli jersey, so that's why I'm hesitant. But at the end of the day, listen, he went on. We moving on. I hope we see you in the fucking Champions League. I really do.
Yeah.
And I hope we spank you, because I'll tell you now how the structure is, right? It'll be nice to meet them and spank them in those group stages. You know what I'm saying? Lock in and just destroy them. But let's see what happens.
Remember back in the day when we played PSG and Cavani was playing with them?
Yeah.
That stadium, bro. If we play PSG with Kvaratskhelia in the Maradona, with the atmosphere we got now, oh my God.
Cavani got a lot of hate too when he left, but then the fans forgot about it. But you see, Cavani didn't leave mid-season. You feel me? He didn't leave. That's the thing that irks me. That's the thing that gets me, bro. It's not that he left. I know he was gonna leave eventually. But you left us mid. We put you on the map. If it wasn't for Napoli, PSG wouldn't even know who you are, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just leaving mid-season is what got me, bro. That's it.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's all it is. He's not hated as much as Higuain leaving to Juventus, but he's up there on my hate list. He really is.
Big up to Mr. Batter, right? But big up to you, brother. Big up, brother.
Sorry, we talked too much about the Gavara thing, but
all good. No, I mean, we got some things about the Kvara stuff. Kvara played a key role in PSG's trouble. It sounded like he was a passenger. Nah, I think he came up in crucial moments for PSG. That's for sure. He did. There was some goals.
Yeah, but he ain't the reason they won the Champions League.
No, obviously, because they have other talent around them. I mean, listen, they spanked Inter in that final. What was it? It was like 3-0 and Kvara scored the fourth.
He scored the goal that didn't even matter, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
He's out here celebrating a goal that was a plus. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here, bro. You couldn't score a penalty when we needed you to score a penalty in the Champions League. You want to brush that off with a gimme goal? Man, get the hell out of here, bro.
Oh man, bro. But hey, Tony also says here, I think it's also the fact PSG actually won the UCL. If they would have lost the final, Napoli fans would have clowned on Kvara because he left and didn't win.
Oh, of course we would have.
Oh yeah. Well,
I mean, duh. I mean, for sure.
I mean, you wouldn't have had, because you wanted PSG to win the Champions League, so you would probably have been.
No,
sad,
not me.
Man.
When I say we, that's not me.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just want you to stay consistent. Stay consistent. You were all about Gavara winning the Champions League with PSG.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Okay.
For sure. But Napoli fans in general would have took advantage of that shit.
You're a better man than me, because I didn't want him to
win.
I
know you would have.
Let me see this. Napoli fans, here's the deal. you're never gonna go far in the champion. And UCL, forget that. I see Napoli winning the league. Conte and UCL is like trying to mix water and oil.
Okay,
Listen,
we'll see.
never say never, Jeff. I've learned.
I mean, just because he doesn't have a record of winning it, I mean, doesn't mean that he can never do it. There's different teams, there's different elements. A lot of elements come into winning a trophy, my guys. It doesn't have to do with just the manager. It has to do with the team. It has to do with other teams. Injury crisis. Barcelona suffered key injury crisis before they faced Inter in that semifinal. It just takes little things like that for you all of a sudden to see that you have a trophy like literally standing in front of you. Also, they never said Italiano was going to ever win a trophy, and he did.
Never said that. They never said that Gasperini was going to win. Look what happened.
They even said that.
I'll put money on the table, dude. I'll put money on the table that one of the reasons Conte accepted the project is because ADL has Champions League aspirations. I guarantee you that. So Conte ain't in a project just to win Scudetti. He wants to make noise in the Champions League. I'm not saying that not winning the Champions League would be a failure for him, but I guarantee you that one of his objectives is to do something in the Champions League that Napoli's never done before. And
what if he doesn't? Then what is your Napoli fans' perspective then?
Well, it depends on the league. It depends on the league, man. If he wins another Scudetto and they drop out of the Champions League in the group stage, like if that happens this year, I ain't going to want to have Conte's head. He won another Scudetto, 3 out of 4. The club would have won at that point, and he would have won 2 straight. Napoli's never done that before either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
But I guarantee you that when Conte goes to bed at night, he is thinking about the Champions League. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen. I think Conte never write a coach off because they could prove anybody wrong at any time. I mean,
anything can happen, bro.
Anything can but things have to go in place, like you were saying, Dom, about the injuries, everything. Look what happened with we had an injury crisis this season. I think Milan had an injury crisis last season or something like that, bro. But we had like 10 players out.
Yeah, and watch and like I think it was Sean that brought it up a couple episodes. Watch Conte in this new format.
Yep.
This is a new format now. This heavily favors a manager like Conte. So you never know. I'm not out here saying that Napoli are going to win the Champions League. That to me is a dream. But I ain't going to come out here and say that it's impossible, because nothing's impossible, especially the squad that we're assembling right now, and seeing that there's really no one that's a heavy, strong Scudetto contender this season.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. It takes a lot of elements to win a trophy. You got to look at the other teams as well. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is don't let Conte get to the semifinals of the Champions League. Don't let that happen.
Okay.
Don't let that happen.
Why?
Especially if we don't have like a big lead in the league. If we have a big lead in the league and we make it into the knockout rounds, it's going to be a different Conte now. Now it's going to be a Conte that's going to be heavily favoring the champion. See, a lot of things depend on a lot of things. So now if the league is tight and the CL is tight, then obviously the Conte might take a different approach. Who knows? But you got to give him the depth. You got to give him the players. You got to give him that. There's a theory saying that Conte needs a week to prepare for an opponent. That's the theory, right? We don't know if that's true, but we'll see now. We'll see. Because if he has a solid squad 1 and squad 2 out there, and we don't suffer an injury crisis, then we'll see if that's what he really needed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Who knows?
Yeah. There's a reason we want an actual real backup goalkeeper as a very clear example. You know what I mean? He wants a backup that he can trust. So.
Yeah, no, I like I said, for the league, I think you guys are heavy, but I think in terms of the UCL, things would have to go your way, which we'll find out but things would have to go really your way, I think, for you guys to go that far in the Champions League.
Things went the right way for PSG because they were in top 3 favorites in the CL.
No.
They banged money on Guevara, and he helped out, but that team just clicked out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it all depends, man. It just depends.
It clicked mid-season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they had the French league bagged. Months ago. That was insane.
That was done.
They had that shit back in September.
yeah, that shit was done, bro.
Freaking French league, man.
That's why I'm saying. Like if we make a spread on that league, bro. Like I'm talking about, because we have the manpower to do, and we have the coach to do it. If we create a nice little spread, a nice little cushion in the league, then you got to watch us in the Champions League. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what happens, man. I'm excited about this season. I'm excited, bro.
Dude, Dom. So I started watching Napoli when they got back in the Serie A, right? And from that point up until today, I've never been more comfortable as a Napoli fan, bro. Like, everything about our club makes me feel good. Everything is positive, and it's never been that way. Even the Scudetto season of 23, we didn't really execute the way we were supposed to in the Champions League, so there was a little bit of a sour taste in your mouth at the end of the season. But man, this season coming up, oh my God, it feels so good. And like the fans and the atmosphere too, all the sellouts from last year, that's just going to be more of the same this year, and even more with Champions League. Oh man, it is an amazing time to be a Napoli fan.
And you know what's awesome?
And not so much as a Juve, Milan, or Inter fan. Doesn't it suck?
Yeah,
doesn't it suck?
I mean, listen, man. Listen. You guys all know that one day, bro, one of our clubs will come back and challenge and really.
Oh, that sounds funny. One day. One day,
Dan,
one of our clubs.
Me, bro. Dan, like you guys had to wait how many years to finally win your first 2 Scudetti? Right? So listen.
I don't know. Ask Francesco. You're talking about the past again.
I'm not talking. Listen, bro. Listen. In terms of waiting, you guys had to wait a long time, bro. But listen, bro. I don't have to say nothing, man. Because listen, what is there to complain? At the moment, we're shit. But that goes with every club. Every club goes through those times, and you can't say nothing because after Maradona, you guys were in that slump. But then finally, you guys are now back on the rise. Happens with every fucking club.
We're not on the rise. We're already on top.
You're on top. Okay,
champions of Italy.
That's cool.
I mean, because if you want to every single time go to the history and say who's the one that's really on top, let's talk about today, right now. Who is the champions of Italy right now?
Cool,
Napoli.
Nice.
So we're on top.
Who's the favorites to
repeat? So come at us. Come at us.
I'm not coming at us. Listen, bro. You want to talk about dominating Dom?
See, history again. History. I'm not concerned. If I wanted to go to a history class, I would go online, one of these college courses, and I study history. I don't care about that. I want to talk about now. You got Tudor. You just signed a Jonathan David that I think is gonna be a bust.
And did you see Don? Did you see
no creative midfielder? No creative midfielder to feed Jonathan David. I mean, come on.
They got Locatelli, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, 2 assists.
Shut up over there, that fucking back, you bum, bro. Because you were talking about the same shit, bro. All right. And
Locatelli was supposed to carry the national team to glory. Remember that?
They got the skin flute player playing midfield.
What national team to glory?
The European Cup. The European Cup.
He didn't leave. He didn't lead the fucking. Who said that?
He did have a big impact in the European Cup run, bro, especially that goal he scored.
Bro, but it's one game. Switzerland. That was the only 2 goals he scored.
No. He's a defensive midfielder, so you can't judge him off of goals and assists. But as a defensive midfielder during that European run, he was solid. Everyone on that team was solid. So he was one of them that was solid as well. So for Christ's sake, Spinazzola was probably one of the best players until he left. Yeah. So Locatelli, that's why you guys signed him after that European run. Or did you guys already have him?
I think it was before.
So
you signed him right there after that.
Yeah, you signed him right there. But and then he goes to Juventus and bro, he's a shadow of himself. He is. He's a shadow of himself.
Well,
he's not.
I don't know, man. I think
that's Mr. Allegri, right, Francesco? I said that's Mr. Allegri for you, bro.
Yo,
let's see.
No, Mota. He didn't do anything on the Mota either.
Listen, he was actually better players than I seen under Allegri. That's for sure.
Listen, bro. It's like a couple of these guys are saying in the chat, Juventus fans. If Yildiz, Bremer, and Thuram aren't your best players, your favorite players, as you considering them your top players, then you don't know ball. And I'm not saying you, Gio, because I always obviously know that you're not a Locatelli fan. But if those three players you don't consider your top three players, Bremer, Thuram,
my favorites,
and Yildiz, then I don't know what to tell you. But Locatelli isn't there. He's not. Yeah. He's okay. He does his job, but he's not. Yeah. He's not all that.
Speaking of Bremer, is he like 100% ready to go for the season?
Well, we'll see, bro. We'll see. Like I said, they haven't had any training yet, bro. They're on break right now, holiday. So
still on break? My God.
What do you mean we're still on break?
Everyone's on break, bro. The only one that has people in training is Allegri with his Ten Commandments, bro.
Yeah, I was about
double
to say
training
that, bro.
sessions, baby. You got the Ten Commandments rolling, bro. Double training sessions.
He knows, bro. He knows about Napoli, bro. So, but listen, I've been hearing things about Xhaka to Juventus. Now that looks like a realistic deal to me because I think it's like only 15 million, I believe, for like there's some sort of release clause or something like that I saw. And we need experience in the midfield. And for me, Xhaka is 10 times better than fucking Locatelli. So, for me, I would take Xhaka 100%, Jeff. I would take Xhaka for sure. Sancho, bro, they're saying that it's fucking close. Like each day, they're saying it's fucking closer. It's getting closer. It's like, okay, when is it going to fucking be done? We'll see. I mean, tomorrow, let's see, right? Don't know about the Sancho thing. The Suma, I heard rumors about, but I don't think that's that concrete right now about that. Bremer needs to get back Gotti and sell America. Well, actually, Weah's on the way out. Finally, get rid of that fucking fraud. Because he's going to Marseille.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
But after listening, bro,
which Xhaka are you trying to sign?
Leverkusen.
So does he play Locatelli's position?
I believe so.
Yeah, he's a defensive midfielder. He's a center midfielder, defending midfielder.
Well, guess what, Dom? If we're going after a defensive midfielder, bro, what the fuck does that tell you about Locatelli for all the Juve fans in the chat, right?
I'm just saying, bro.
Locatelli is supposed to be a club guy, man.
Listen,
what happened to him being a club guy?
Listen, for me, Locatelli's okay. He's not that class player that I be seeing Juventus, a lot of the Juventus community be saying that, oh, he's all that. He's not all that. And I'm a Juventus fan myself.
But he had 7 assists. He had 7 assists this last season, Xhaka.
What, Xhaka? Yeah.
That's way better than Locatelli.
That's what I'm saying. But in terms of creating, bro.
You think Locatelli's ready to take a back seat to somebody else?
Oh, well, we'll see, bro. I mean, listen. Yeah, if he's a club guy, Dan, like you just said, let's see, bro. Let's see.
He sucks at winning tackles, though.
Bro. Look
as a defending midfielder, it's important to tackle.
Yes, but I think in terms of creativity, bro, we have fucking no creativity. So, and plus we have Thuram to do all those tackles, bro.
Well, he's Xhaka's not the guy to be the creative midfielder. If you look at his stats, he's not a creative midfielder.
But if you think about it, he's also a leader, which we need.
If that's your creative midfielder that you guys are looking for, I feel sorry for you guys.
Listen, Xhaka won a league title in the Bundesliga. He won it over the 11-time champions Bayern, okay? He did win it.
Okay.
Oh, so you're saying that you're going to discredit the Bundesliga now?
I'm just saying, man, like, Serie A is a different beast, bro.
Okay, bro. But
especially for a defensive midfielder.
Like, Xhaka, bro,
I think for center backs and midfielders, like Serie A is very challenging. I think it is.
Yeah.
Well, well, tactically, it's a more tactical league. Serie A is more tactical league, so like I said, it is going to be hard for both. But I think, that is true. I remember that goal that he scored. That was insane.
Well, they said the same thing about Locatelli when he scored that screamer in the European Cup.
But listen, bro, we'll see. But I think Xhaka can do better than Locatelli.
I don't see Locatelli taking a back seat. I don't see that happening,
bro. Nah,
so if that rumor might just be that. I mean, because Locatelli ain't doing that. He wants to keep his spot on the national team.
If he wants to keep his spot, he's going to have to do something.
And he wants to keep his spot in the national team.
He has 20 shots on goal, too. I just looked it up. 20 shots on goal for Xhaka. That's not bad.
It's not bad. That's what I'm saying. That's better than Locatelli. In terms of stats,
not bad.
About, I mean, but listen, bro. No, I seen Xhaka's like the goals that he scored. I was like, wow. But like I said, we'll see if he will do well. He's a leader, though. He is definitely a leader.
What's his country?
Switzerland.
Okay.
And remember, they knocked out Italy from the fucking Euro. So, you know what I mean? But listen, Douglas Luiz, bro, again, I think 2K champion brother, I think he's gonna leave as well. He's a fucking flop too. Listen, man.
I want to know what the thoughts in the rumor about Jonathan David.
What about Jonathan David?
Well, what do you guys expecting from him?
Do more than Vlahovic. That's for sure.
I mean, yeah, but that's not enough. That's not enough.
Hey,
how many goals you expecting from him this season? Give me a goal. Give me a goal number.
He is a goal scorer.
Try to get to 15.
It was like Nick brought up the other episode. He's like, do you remember any of Jonathan David's goals? Like recent goals. Does any goals stand out to you? I can't remember one.
Well, he scored against Atletico Madrid. He even scored against us in the Champions League.
Well, you'll remember that. You'll remember that because it was against your club. But he's not. You know what I'm saying? He's like
scored against Real Madrid too, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm just saying, man. I don't think he's gonna be as big as people are expecting, but we'll see. Because he's your first option striker, right? He'll be the one starting, right?
We don't know. I think that's what I think, right? But
I mean, you're paying him like $6 million. He better be out there starting.
Yeah, no, we'll see, bro. Because I mean, listen, we were paying basically Vlahovic $12 million.
Is he the type of player where he needs service, or can he get his own shots?
He can get his own shots. All right. Well, obviously the service does it even better, right? If you think about it, but
Gio,
that's why
he's gonna need service. Gio,
like I said, service is like I said, I think every striker needs service, bro.
I mean, exactly. He's gonna need service from the midfield. You need a midfield.
I think of all around player, he could do. Like I said, like for example, he could come out with like a goal out of nowhere. He can. I saw the goals that he did score. He could come out with all nowhere. And plus, Moss is actually a Canadian, so he watches Jonathan David, so he could tell as well. And he's saying that he's going to do well for you guys. So let's see what happens.
Do you think his stature is going to suit him well? I thought he was a little bit bigger than I realized, and he's not big.
Like I said, I think the idea was to play him alongside another striker. We don't even know what the new formation will be for next season. We don't really know. I'm telling you. He
can play three positions. He can play center forward, second striker, and right winger. If I'm not mistaken, I think you could play right. But if you're keeping Conceição, then you already have your right.
67 caps, 36 goals, record Canadian scorer at 25. And that's that's at Canada, by the way.
Exactly.
Canada we're talking about.
Exactly.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
I mean, is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be a flex?
No, in terms of service, Dom. In terms of service, because you were saying, bro, right? Service.
You said Canada
players. Yeah, Yeah, I
So
can't.
you're saying
bro,
it like if it's a
can't,
flex,
bro.
Gio. Is that a flex?
I'm not saying nothing about a
Yo,
flex,
Alfonso
bro.
Davies has got.
So
a
then
lot
what
of
did you
goals
mean?
for
Hold on,
Canada
give me a
too,
sec.
bro.
Well,
Give me a sec.
no, but
Give me a sec. What did
he
you
did a lot
mean?
more.
What did you mean when you said, and that's Canada, bro? Like, what did you mean by that?
Yeah, that I think that Juventus has better players than some of the Canadian national team.
Oh, so you're saying that players will
Alfonso
provide him
Davies
better
is the only
service?
one. Yeah, I think that's why I'm.
Okay, how about the other side of the field? Like the ones defending, like.
Well, obviously, the Mercato's not over yet, Dom. I have to see.
No, he's saying about what he's saying, dude, is like Jonathan David scoring all these goals for Canada. Who's defending when he's scoring these goals and he's the record
okay, but listen, he's done it against top clubs as well. That's okay. He's done it against top clubs.
Okay.
Like, how many goals do you remember that he's done against top clubs? I mean, are you saying that? Are you trying to say that
you could say the same thing with Vlahovic, right?
We got some Canadians mad in here, right? No one's slandering Canadians, bro. What I'm trying to say is, you know what I'm trying to say is that not every league is built the same. Like Serie A is one of the best tactical, especially at defending league there is. You could go score freaking 35 goals over there in France. You come over here to the to Serie A, and it's a different ballgame. Look at Moises Kean. Went to PSG. Think he scored like 15 goals. Goes back to Juventus. I don't think he even scored when he went back. Maybe like one or two.
One or two.
I mean, it's very different. You know, let's be honest. Let's be real here. You know, just because he scored, 30 something goals somewhere else, that don't mean he's going to score 30 something here at Serie A.
But then you look at Moise Kean now and look at Fiorentina.
I was gonna say, he's doing good at Fiorentina.
Great. Yeah, that's true. I mean, well, because it was Juventus. It was Juventus.
Well, look who we had as our damn coach, bro. We had
he wasn't getting no service from the midfield you had either, because you guys had a shitty midfield back then too.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. But like I said, Dom, we're gonna.
So I'm going. That actually supports my point.
Yeah, but we're gonna see at the end of the Mercato who we get, and then that's where we make the evaluation of where we look at, right? Because that's what you said too, bro. Let's not forget, bro. I could pull up a clip, bro.
Once Pogba got caught cheating, that's when your midfield went to crap.
Why are you guys talking about Pogba, bro? Pogba,
I'm just saying that's when the midfield was good.
Let's talk about
as soon as Pogba was no longer
right. You guys always say,
bro, Pogba happened, bro. Pogba didn't happen so long ago, bro. You talk about Pogba back in 2013. We're talking about Pogba back like a year ago. Come on, there's a very big difference in history.
Okay, bro. Listen, okay.
You might need to go make yourself another espresso there, Gio. You're struggling tonight, bro. You're struggling.
Bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like I said, man, I'm just here chilling.
Gio having a bad night.
Is Vlahovic gonna sit in the? Is he gonna sit in the stands or what, man?
He's gonna sit in the stands.
Okay. So let's talk about Vlahovic, because I did want to get into that topic.
God, you guys got so many problems.
Vlaho miss, bro. Get out of my club. Easy as that. Because the way that he just did shows that he doesn't have any respect. That's even, in my opinion, the Vlahovic thing is even worse than what Osimhen's doing. Because this guy is rejecting everybody so he could leave on a free for next season. He's rejecting everybody.
And you guys don't have an option to extend him either, huh? Because you see that option.
No, because of salary. He wants more salary. That's why.
Yeah, but no, what I'm trying to get is that if you have an option to extend the player and he's trying to play this nonsense game, that actually benefits you, because then you put him in the stands and you activate his another year, and that decreases his value. So, we could have done that with Osimhen if he tried to play this game this season. We have the option to extend him another year, and that's always a nice little cushion to have. But if you guys don't have that, you guys are in a tough spot.
We don't have that. No, I mean, there was rumors about the 1 year extension or something like that. I heard about that, but for me, it's not realistic. And I think that Juventus at the moment, as I'm gonna pull up the news here, let me see it. You're wondering about what current Juve players to add to both of their shit list. Yeah, nice, Anthony. Yeah, bro. This guy, bro. Listen, bro. Worry about Allegri, man. Because listen, Worry about him, bro. Worry about Allegri, bro.
We're in good hands, bro. We are in good hands.
Okay, Francesco, but when you come complaining, bro, I'm gonna record this, by the way, and I'm gonna clip you by saying that. And guess what, bro? When Allegri comes in, and then all of a sudden I hear Francesco, this fucking guy, man, he doesn't
worry about your striker. Worry
Listen,
about your
bro.
striker that's collecting that 12 million euro a season check.
Francesco, first of all, you're linked with our striker. Let's not forget about that. You're linked with
where? Okay, and we're not going to get him. We're not going to get him. Okay. Why would I want him?
Why? Okay, but Allegri wants him.
Said who?
What do you mean?
Said who? Said who?
Bro, he said in that damn press conference that he said that Vlahovic is an extraordinary, bro.
Okay, he said that? Did he say that he wanted?
He said that for real?
He said that he's an extraordinary. Bro, dumb. If Allegri's saying that, then what the fuck is
Allegri also said soccer is simple. All you do is kick the ball into the goal, and that's it. So Allegri could say a lot of things, brother. He can say a lot of things.
Koki, brother, no. He's not going to Al Hilal. He actually turned them down. And then I heard a rumor about this Napoli thing, which I'm not sure if it's true. And I don't think it's true because Conte would have fucking want him.
Bro, you know what? You know, your fan base, bro, your little damn little journalists out there, like you know, Juve Insider. And you know these little clowns out here that you know because Juve Insider just dropped like 2 days ago that Osimhen was going to Juventus again. You know this kid doesn't learn. Yeah,
bro. I went into because he did that post right, and I'm not sure. I think he turned the comments off right after I commented because bro, I said to him, bro, first of all, Osimhen does not want to go to Juventus. Let's make this clear now. So I said this. And guess what? After I said about the Osimhen, this guy turned up the comments like again, bro. Like the other guy, Nick. What's his name? The other guy, Nick something. Not our Nick. But what's that? Samarano or something like that. Nick.
Oh
Samarano.
Yeah.
That guy. The same thing happened with him about the whole Conte shit.
So he don't learn, bro.
Like he said, it was here we go, everything, bro. And then all of a sudden, people started, coming into his comments, bro. This guy turned it off, bro. Had a fucking 3-day vacation.
Dog, this Juve Insider is another account that was like just a kid, just talking about football like everyone else does, and he decides to make this account to send out bogus reports to get clout on Twitter. And you know what's sad about it? Not that he's doing it. What's sad about it is a lot of people in your fan base. I'm looking at the comments and the likes, and people are believing him like he's a credible journalist. Like, is that what happens when you guys go almost half a decade without winning a trophy? That you start believing nonsense from fake accounts? Like, is that what's going on over there at J Twitter, bro? I don't see that happen at Inter Twitter. I don't see that happen at Napoli Twitter. Not even Roma does it. So what's going on with you guys? You guys need some medical attention. You guys need to go see a doctor.
Let me ask you something.
I don't need to see a doctor. But
which journalists that actually report on Juve transfer market news are credible? Which one of those dudes do you actually even pay attention to? They all just seem to be a joke.
Well,
they're all going off the same sources. They're all like, the credible ones are all going off of what Fabrizio Romano, like, the guys that are credible that even they miss.
Di Marzio.
Yeah.
Skira.
Yeah. But this guy is creating his own news.
Yeah, own news. Yeah.
He's acting like he is like Fabrizio Romano, bro. Like, it's like,
he only has 2K. He has only 2K followers, and he actually.
So, dude, almost every time that I watch a video that Romano has done, there is nothing about Juve. Like it's Milan, Napoli, Inter. Like Juve is just not talked about. What are you guys doing?
Like I said,
hey,
listen. If I was running Juventus, right, I would do things differently. You know what I mean? But obviously, I'm not there.
My God, if you were running I wish you were running Juventus, because if you're running Juventus, you guys would be in Serie D right now. You can't even run a coffee shop. You're gonna run a club?
Nah. Listen, man. If I could run this,
you're that talented, Gio? You're gonna run a club?
Hey, I could run.
Okay, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say I wouldn't I wouldn't say that
everybody. I'm not.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm capable of running Napoli. I would run that club to the ground. So, because I have no experience here. But Gio, like, yeah, calm down, pipe down, bro. Calm down, pipe down.
Bro. Like
right?
I said, bro.
Sporting
I'm giving you shit. I'm giving you shit, bro. Hey, Paco had a good question. He asked it twice, bro. So let's
like I said, I was gonna go read it now. Yes. This one. Let me see this. What's shaking, boys? How come no one is talking about Barella not accepting an offer of $35 million a year to join Inzaghi's team? Because, I mean, listen, why would Barella make a move like that anyway? He's a Inter boy, so I don't see Barella leaving Serie A.
Because, I mean, Barella is not about all about the money. Plus, they're not going to play in the Champions League, and I mean, Inter's jersey does carry weight. We got to be honest. Inter is a club that made it to the final twice in 3 years. Have won multiple Scudetti recently. Barella is adored in that city. He's the guy. So why would he follow? The only reason he'd follow Inzaghi is for the money, because no Champions League. I mean, come on, who follows these players that goes over to those teams? You know what I'm saying? Like, who really follows them? No one watches them unless you're over there in the Middle East. And I'm not trying. I'm going to tell you something. My boy Koulibaly plays over there, so I have no hate towards that team. But everyone goes there for the money. Yep. Let's be real. They're going there for the money, and they had a good Club World Cup run too. Respect to them for beating Man City. That was delicious. So, but at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to, man. Are you going to take the money, or are you going to stay with a club that's that has respect and you want to play some competitive football?
35 mil for him is crazy, man.
I also respect Koulibaly. I respect Koulibaly because he's one of the few players that actually admitted, like, yeah, I went there for the money because I want to support my family. He's actually one of the few players that said that. He's not like Ronaldo, where he's like, oh, Saudi League is going to take over everything. It's more competitive than the French League. I'm just like, okay, this guy is talking crazy nonsense right now.
Yep.
Let's see. Yes, no problem. No problem, Pasquale. Yeah, listen, man. We'll see. Kivu in the driver's seat now. It's no longer Inzaghi, bro. So
I gotta see, Paco. I gotta wait to see how Marotta handles this possible drama in the locker room.
Yep.
Now Hakan is probably not gonna go. Not gonna be sold because reports say that the Turks are highly invested in Osimhen. So if they splash all this money on Osimhen, they're gonna pass on him. So where does he go? Does he stay? Who else is not on board with the project? Because I feel that it's not just him. I think other players are feeling a certain way. If Morata gets rid of these players, if these players exist and it's not only him, Hakan, and there's others, does he sell them? And if he sells them, does he properly replace them? How all of these players are gonna gel into to Chivu's identity, or the identity he has for the club? Is Chivo gonna stick to the Inzaghi blueprint, which I already see that he's not. He's doing things differently. Is Chivu a tactical? Is Chivu a tactical manager that could deal with the weight of Inter? And could he have Inter competing? There's a lot of question marks with Inter. There's a lot of question marks with them. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Inter yet. I think they make top 4, but I don't think they contend for the Scudetto this year, unfortunately. I say unfortunately. The only reason why I say unfortunately is because that means Milan is probably going to have the upper hand, and I despise that club. I just despise them.
Oh man, bro.
It's all right that we.
I can't stand them, bro. And that all has to do with Twitter, because I used to like them. But that all has to do with Twitter, man. The Milan fans on Twitter are so toxic, bro. They're just ridiculous, man. Not all of them, because I have there's cool ones that I follow too. There is, but man, I see the interactions with this fan base, and they're delusional. They're delusional.
Dude, the thing that's most annoying to me is this whole, like, this massive club identity that they are holding on to forever and ever and ever and ever. You know, at some point, you got to stop caring about being a massive club with all this history and everything, and like try to actually be a winning club again. You know, so I feel it's annoying when people hold on to that massive club crap.
The problem is the fans put way too much pressure on new players that come in. Like, look what they did with CDK. You know, look what they did with him.
Yeah. Yeah, that fan base is they feel like they got a little bit too much power.
They're entitled.
They're entitled. Like, talking with the players and shit, like they mean that much, and the players need to do what they say. That shit's crazy.
Oh, the Curva Sud is you know, they're an interesting pact of fans, because they're the ones that are the ringleaders of that. You know.
But yeah, like
yeah,
I mean, like, I'm not saying that Inter are going to a banter era, because that's far from happening in my eyes, because you still got the foundation there. You know, you got your Bastoni there, you got your Barella there, you got your Lautaro there. Yeah. You know, you have some good bench players. But it's the whole thing about removing, if there's cancer there, it's about removing the cancer and replacing the cancer, and then making sure that the players you're replacing them with actually are impactful. And that's a lot of question marks. And now you got the Champions League, Copa, and the league to worry about this season too. So you're going to be, you know, Chibu's going to be juggling multiple competitions. It's going to be hard for him. And we just got to see what happens with you guys. But top four, I think, yeah. Because,
you know, and that drama and everything, the players that might have been thinking about considering going to Inter, man, that probably turned some players off. I didn't know about Boni growing up as an Interista. I didn't realize that until that was put out on Twitter or X a few days ago, where he was wearing like an Inter shirt and everything. It sort of annoys me that he was ever a Napoli rumor, because I really thought he was going to be great for us. Because in my eyes, that was never real. He obviously wanted to go to Inter the whole time, and didn't want to go anywhere else.
But you really, I mean, like that you know, when they talk about players and their boyhood clubs and stuff, I mean, at the end of the day, they're professionals, and they're going to go where they got a shot. Raspadori was a hardcore Inter fan too, and you know, he's with us, and he hustles for us, right? So like, I really don't play too much into, you know, what their club was when they were a kid, you know, because if they're getting paid to perform for a certain club, they're going to go out there and perform if they're a true professional, in my opinion. That's what I think. Because Raspadori, I don't know if you know, Raspadori is a big Inter fan, or was a big Inter fan.
Well, shit, Insigne was a Juve fan.
Yeah. No, he was. That's what I'm saying, you know, and you have to,
right,
like,
man. I just feel like,
who cares?
I just feel like the rumors never got strong enough, and that probably had something to do with it for sure. Like, I'm sure that he's happy that he's going there, and he probably preferred to go there the whole time. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you know, I could see that. Like, if he had to pick, you would have picked them. Also, he fits he's the perfect profile for Inter, because he's a twin of Thuram. It's like they're the same. They got the same aspects of the game. So it was just better for him to go over there. You know, we don't play a two striker formation. So well, at least as far as we know, we don't play a 2-striker formation, but we don't know what Conte is going to do this season, right? So
Bonnie, 21 years old, and Pio Esposito. 20 years old. Replaced 2 over 30s like Arnautovic and Correa, and that's already a plus.
Dude, Esposito's a beast, man.
Yeah.
That's somebody that the Italian national team should be going to look at, right?
Yeah.
It's always been a problem for Italy, for the strikers, So, hey.
You see, and that's Marotta right there. That's why I'm not really too concerned about Inter, like going into a banter, because as long as Marotta's there, that team's gonna find a way. Like you see how look what just happened to Inter, right? Head coach bounces, right? Drama in the locker room, and look how Marotta as of right now is dealing with it well. Juve never bounced back from that. Soon as Marotta left, that was it. That was the beginning of the collapse. Same with Maldini at Milan. Same thing. If you don't have the guy, the sporting director or the president, a solid one, you only could do so much, man. So props to Inter, man. Props to them, because so long as Marotta's there, they're going to be all right.
Yeah, I heard about this too, about Di Gregorio. He's a Interista, and Chiellini was a Milanista, and Maldini was a Juve fan before becoming a Milan legend.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, the boyhood club thing, like, I'm a diehard Yankees fan, but if I had the opportunity to be a professional baseball player and shit, the fucking Boston Red Sox were really ready to pay me $200 million, I'm going to work my ass off for the Boston Red Sox. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Plata talks, man. Plata talks.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Minky, I always think that we always get this same question every live that we do,
and
right?
they're gonna get the same answer. We gotta wait for the Mercato.
Yeah, we gotta really wait for the Mercato, but
it really don't matter for Juve right now or after the Mercato. You guys are gonna end up in the same place. So let's be real here, right? Let's be real, Gio. Come on, sip on your espresso. You got a little bit left.
Nah, I don't have any more. It's been gone, bro. Maldini was at Milan.
Are we gonna answer that question? I mean, he asked it. So so top 4 prediction for me is obviously Napoli repeat. I got Milan 2nd. I got Inter 3rd, and I have Roma and Juventus going at it for 4th.
Francesco or Dan?
Dan, you go first.
Dude, I'm a mirror image of what Dom just said, man. I think if I had to pick the 4th spot, if somebody put a gun to my head right now of who's going to grab 4th, it's going to be Roma. So, yeah, for me, it's Napoli, Milan, Inter, Roma.
And he doesn't say that. He doesn't say that with love, because he hates Roma too. So it's not like he's taking a hit at Juventus, but they just got Gasperini, bro, and they ended the season on a good note, on a high note. So, I mean, they're looking
that atmosphere in that city for that club. It's real. So, getting a good coach like him and the owners, the ownership group wanting to actually get them back to being a winning club, won't surprise me at all.
Look who's here. Our favorite paisano. We got Calcio Reno Z. What's up, Reno? How's it going, my guy? Hey, my guy, I want you to know, bro, it's all love between us, bro. All right? Don't get mad at me in this live like you always do. Did Osimhen sign at Juventus yet? That's the big question. Is Osimhen going to Juventus? That's all I need to know from you, Reno. You let me know, okay?
I thought there was a possibility for Conte to go to Juve still.
Oh, yeah, he was going. His wife wanted to go. Didn't you hear?
Got a house and everything, brother. House and everything.
Nah, Reno's a cool guy, bro.
I bet Reno's running about 5 of them Juve accounts, man, with all them rumors.
Oh no, Reno, bro.
Reno's a good guy. He just has a lot of passion for his club. He's a good guy, you know.
Yeah.
He's a good dude. I like him a lot more than I like Francesco, so that tells you a lot. You know what I mean? So.
Well, guys, I mean, listen, before you even go further, course, there's something that I think everybody in the chat, we have around 24 people watching. Make sure to your name.
All right, everybody. I need you to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to smash that like button. Good night.
So I'm trying to figure out that whole time what happened when he was like,
Oh, the mid-stroke.
Don Carlo Ancelotti lives in Vancouver, Canada, too.
Dom, man, where's D at, bro?
Oh, no.
Where's who? Yo, she only come.
Why ain't she in here?
That's the Thursday panel, bro. I'm here I'm on the Thursday panel too, but I was here because I had invited my boy.
In the chat. I'm just talking about in the chat.
She I think she's busy, man. Yeah.
Trolls.
Smash the likes.
Smash the likes, Reno. We all remember, bro. My brother. We know you know what you do, bro. You're a mod of the channel anyway, bro. Let's go, brother. Hey. Man, but what else? What else is there to talk about?
Hey, Reno, throw your top 4 in there, brother. Where you got Juve at?
That's a good question. That's a good question for Reno. Hey, Reno, serious note. What's your top 4 right now? Unbiased opinion. I can't wait for this one. I want to see what he's gonna throw out there. Actually, you know what? When it comes to Reno being realistic, he is realistic. So I'm pretty sure his top 4 is gonna be some realistic numbers.
Actually,
Francesco has it right.
Both. Another quick question for Napoli and Dan and now that you guys got Lang, is Lookman basically not a considering factor anymore?
No, we still need a second left winger. So we're still in the hunt for him. For a left winger. So Ndoye has been the guy that we are heavily pursuing. Lookman, it just popped up today that Napoli are like, if they don't go for Nunez, they'll go cheaper for Luca and try for Lookman. But I'm telling you right now, this is Atalanta. Yeah. They are not selling us Lookman. Nope. They'll rather send them to London and miss out on 10 million than sell them to Napoli and make that 10 million. And if we're the only club negotiating, they will continue to raise the price until the end, just like they did to Juventus with Coop. You guys know how that worked out with you guys. Atalanta is just a disgusting club. A disgusting club.
Oh my God. Well, Napoli is winning the Scudetto, I think.
Yeah. I see that's a realistic take. That's a realistic take, you know. Reno, I'm telling you, Reno's a realistic guy. You know what I mean? He's a realistic guy. He likes to clown around a lot, but you ask him a serious question, he's gonna give you a serious answer, you know. So, you know.
Wait, Francesco hasn't done his prediction, right?
Basically what Reno said, except swap Roma and Juventus. And that's pretty much my top 4. I just feel like with Inter, they're going to challenge for that Champions League spot, similar to what Dom said before. It's just, I know that, they still have Marotta, but I'm seeing a little bit, and a lot of early worrying signs from Inter, especially the way they performed in the Club World Cup. And especially with players like Barella, struggling. Like, what's going on with Barella, man? I don't know why, he's been struggling recently. It could be because of the fatigue. They had a long season, but especially with Lautaro also coming out saying what he said, and then Marotta saying what he said on top of it, specifically calling out Çalhanoğlu, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But
hey Gio, put that back up there about
Noah Lang. Yep.
What was that?
Yeah, Napoli with Lang and Neres are full in the left flank.
No, man, Netta's gonna be on the right, bro.
Yeah,
that's the plan.
Yeah,
no, because he's a natural right winger.
Right winger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're just playing him on the left.
I mean, they're a little bit more than Politano.
Politano is more protected than P. Diddy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Politano's so protected. P. Diddy just got away with I don't know how many indictments, but Politano Politano is more protected than that guy. Trust me.
He must have something on every
Reno.
coach who got signed.
Nah, he's very. No, man. You know what it is, man. I hate to say it, but he's very good at what Conte wants from him.
I don't understand you, man.
Yeah, but even
Dom
before
compliments
Conte, bro.
you.
Don compliments him, bro.
Compliments you, and then you say this. I don't understand
Yeah.
that.
You see, like I give him a compliment and he still takes a, I can't win with this guy, bro. I give him a compliment and he talks crap. And then he calls me a troll after I just give him a compliment. He trolls on me about it. All right, fine. Then Reno, I'm not going to give you no more compliments, bro. I'm not going to be,
Oh,
what I'm going to say. What am I going to do with you?
Inter look like they're completely out of gas and motivation. Yeah, you could say that, but we'll see. We'll see. It all depends, I think, on if Kivu Karui reignite the team, because they do have some champions on that team, that's for sure, because they recently did win the Scudetto.
Yeah, because Paco's comment up here. Yeah, yep. the reason why Neres was when he didn't always play on the left. When he was subbed in, he was either subbing in for Politano and he was subbing in for Guevara. When Guevara left, Neres took that spot, but his preferred area on the field is right wing. He said it himself that he prefers the right. So now that we're multiple, we're going to be in multiple competitions and we're going to get two left wingers, he's going to be the guy that's going to distribute minutes with Politano.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we that's what we're hunting for in the transfer market. We're hunting for two left wingers. So
yeah,
obviously Neres is going to go over to the right.
Yep.
Well, I think it's my prediction now. I think again that I mentioned it. Napoli win the Scudetto back to back. Milan.
Hey, say that again. Say that again.
I'm not saying it not another time. Milan finished second. Roma finished third. And I'm going to stick with Juve. Juve will get fourth. And
it'd be funny, man. It'd be funny is that Milan don't finish second and they actually end up like fifth. Oh, man, I would be so happy, bro. I would be so happy. When that club suffers, I get so much pleasure from it, man. You don't even know, bro. There's so much pleasure because they're so arrogant, this fan base, and they haven't done anything lately, bro.
Listen, Dom, and then Francesco would change his opinion about, his life is not complete if Milan.
If he could get on the show, Gio.
I'll try to make that happen.
Oh my God, this guy he'd be giggling the whole life.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm a fan of his content. What can I say, man?
Okay, bro, but it's like, bro, your life is complete, bro.
Oh,
hey, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
You're gonna take that, Francesco.
Listen, it doesn't mean anything to me when someone who still watches WWE at 45 years old is saying something.
I do, bro. I do.
Damn.
Sometimes I watch. Hey, sometimes I watch with my girl too, man. It's all good, bro. I don't know why you hating on that, bro. Now, if you want to, like, now that you took a shot at me openly, directly, I'm gonna take a shot at you. What was your last tweet tonight? What was your last tweet tonight? You said that you
complete, brother.
Why? Why was it complete?
Because the guy that I watch his content all the time followed me on Twitter.
Who's that? What's his name?
Martino Puccio.
Okay. I don't, I don't, well, how could I say this? Like, I don't think my life would be complete if another man follows me on a social media account. So I don't know how your life is complete with that, buddy. But hey, rock on. What am I gonna say?
Nothing wrong with that.
Moving on.
Bro, Randy Orton.
That's right. Reno, my boy Reno, he's a big WWE fan. He watches it with his wife too.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, power to you guys. That's what you do. That's what you do.
I mean, we don't take that as an insult or being cringe. Actually, it's pretty cool, man. You got to start tuning in for real. It's actually very entertaining these days.
Yeah, with Roman Reigns, with all of them, bro. With Sami Zayn.
I mean, unless you want to spend your nights watching YouTube videos of a Milan content creator. I mean, if that's how you spend your fucking Friday nights, then rock on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Take open shots at me. I'm gonna take one at you.
No comment.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Paco asked if Lindstrom's coming back and if we're gonna send them out loan.
Yeah.
Last thing I don't know, Dan could talk about this, but I think we're trying to sell him, but he's definitely not in the plans to be on the squad starting this season. There's like a list of players that we're trying to get rid of. Now, will we get rid of them? I'm hoping we sell them, but I think the rest of them will send them on loan. But I don't know. If you got anything on Lindstrom that I don't know about, Dan, feel free.
Man, I ain't seen anything specific at all other than him not being at Napoli. You know, nothing about him actually going to be at D'Amato. So,
yeah.
I mean, that wouldn't make sense, right? Conte he hasn't played for Conte. So, and we're going for all these wingers. So why would Lindstrom be coming back?
Look at this. Can't wait for women's division on Sunday. Get lit.
Yo, my girl Stephanie Vakir. She's winning the battle royale. That's the one you got to look at, Reno. Stephanie Vakir from Chile. Oh my god. Give me a shot, girl. If you're watching this episode, Steph, give me a shot.
Bro, look at Francesco over here, bro. Just like
no comment, man.
Hey,
no
listen,
comment.
bro.
See, that would make my life complete, Gio.
Yeah,
dating Stephanie Vakir. Now, I don't know about no content creator following me on Twitter. I don't know if that will make my life complete. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro. Come on, man. Come on, Francesco, brother. Like, damn, bro.
Yo, Gio, you're a little instigator, bro. You we'll talk about something and you just keep going.
You want to know what's crazy? He always likes to call me the flipper, but look at him right now. Look at him. He always likes to call me the flipper.
Listen, bro, but you were the original flipper, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? You're the original.
Dan, I gotta say.
At least I admit it. You don't.
Yeah, what do you mean I don't, bro?
Yo, Dan, I apologize, Dan, but I'm gonna say it now. The day that you followed me on Twitter, bro, made my life complete, bro. It really did. Because I respect you, bro. I like the content you used to drop on Napoli Nation. When you followed me, bro, oh my god, that was just such an amazing day for me, bro. I'm gonna make a tweet about that tonight. Don't worry, I'm gonna name drop you. All right.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh nah, man.
How many followers does he have, Francesco?
He just started Twitter.
He just started, yeah.
No, how many you got? Your boy that followed you.
Oh, he has like 14. He has like 14K.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
You know who he is, Dan?
Yeah, I know who he is. I just didn't know how many followers he had.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went back and forth quite a bit about his massive club. Like
everybody goes back and forth with
hold
Martino,
on to that
bro.
forever.
Everybody goes back and forth with Martino. And mixed feelings about the guy, but he doesn't bother me. He's just real passionate about his club and doesn't like anybody arguing with him.
Oh, no.
But he's a good guy. He's a good guy. I like him more than Francesco, so that should tell you a lot,
Well, I mean, anything you say doesn't matter to me anyway. So,
but if Martino tells you,
oh hell yeah, absolutely, bro.
Hey, Martino, bro, if you're watching this, brother, listen.
I'm gonna DM him, bro. I'm gonna DM him this. I'm gonna DM. We talking the DMs all the time. I'm DMing Martino. I'm gonna tell him to tune into this live, bro. I'm gonna tell him.
Damn, I think he subscribed to the channel, I believe. I think he watches this show, bro.
Hell yeah, yo, Martino, if you're watching, bro, big shout out. You made my boy's life complete. Yo, Martino, this is the pool you have. I wish my girl loved me as much as Francesco loves you, bro. For real, Martino. For real, bro. Yo, shout out to Martino, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, you got some fans out here.
You know, you got Francesco over here. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
bro?
anyone that supports Milan, that's a YouTube. I have love for it. So
no, but Martino's someone special. Martino's someone special,
man.
bro. Don't play it off now, bro.
He didn't do that with Galetto Rossonero or any of those guys. Like,
no,
hey, only Martino though. Martino, you're the guy, brother. You're the guy. You're the guy.
Yo, if Martino ever asks him if he wants to come on his show, this man will pass out. He'll have a seizure.
Out of respect,
Out
of respect, I would ask Gio first. Out of respect.
What is he? Your father? What is he? Your dad? Oh, you gotta ask Gio. Gio's 19 years old. You gotta ask him for permission, bro. Yo, if someone invites me on the show, you think I'm gonna call Gio up and ask him for permission? Get out of here.
Gio's the one to help that got me on this panel, so I gotta be respectful, no?
Bro, anybody gets on, bro. Don't make it feel. Anybody gets in, bro. All right. Now, but Gio, if it ever happened, I'll see if Gio wants to come on board, but I would never ask Gio for permission for anything. There's one thing I would ask Gio permission for. That was one thing. We'll talk about that later. We're not going to drop that.
You see, bro, I got to do somebody favors.
Don't worry. We'll probably drop it in the next show, Gio, the favor I'm going to ask you for, bro. I'll ask you permission for something.
I'm going to love it. I'm going to love it then.
You know me. I'm always up to no good. Always, I strive on chaos.
Dan, what are your thoughts on this?
Oh, my God, bro.
Yeah, Dan, what are your thoughts on this, Dan?
I mean,
what are your thoughts on the My Life is Complete? What do you think about that?
I mean, 14,000 followers, not bad. Not bad.
Hey, but you know what? Dan actually did something similar when someone followed him on Twitter. And his name is Victor Osimhen.
Dude, that wasn't him. That was fucking Oma.
No, Victor followed you. Victor followed you on Twitter.
Yeah, but
you just threw out an appreciation post, right?
Well, of course, yeah.
What the fuck? Because he's a soccer player, right? Because this guy's like a world-known football player, right?
I'm not stupid.
So that same feeling that you had when Victor Osimhen followed you was the same exact feeling that our boy here, Francesco, had when Martino followed him. That's the love that he has for Martino. Big respect for Martino. Big respect. I want fans like that,
the
man.
The real question though is when you posted something, what did Martino say about that?
Oh, nothing yet, but that's okay.
He didn't say nothing. Oh yeah, you didn't reply to that damn message though, right?
Oh, I mean, the bromance needs to go both ways, man.
Yeah, it can go both ways.
I'm pretty sure Martino was like, not that big of a deal, bro. It's not that big of a deal.
Wait, Francesco. Are you sure he didn't unfollow you yet?
You probably did after that post. Yo, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm be real with you.
Yeah,
I saw that tweet. I saw that tweet, and I DM'd Martino the tweet, and I'm like, I just wish my girl loved me the way Francesco loves you. I did. I sent it to him. I sent it straight to him. Me and Martino, cool. We get along. I want to actually have a beer with that guy.
So do you hear,
oh, okay. I wouldn't take it that far, bro. I wouldn't take it that far.
He said. Oh my gosh, bro. Francesco, I love it, bro. Oh man, bro. Jeff, you don't know who Martino is, bro. Martino Puncho. He's a Milan content creator. Big respects to Martino. Big respects.
Yeah, we're not clowning on Martino. We're clowning on Francesco.
Yeah, we're clowning on Francesco.
At this rate, I'm used to it now. I'm used to it at this point.
Bro, Dom, it's like every single episode, bro, we have something special for fucking Francesco, bro. Because you, Francesco, put yourself in that position, bro.
Hey, at least I got consistency, brother. They got consistency.
Okay. Consistency of being weird. Okay.
Are you gonna?
I don't know about being weird, bro.
Hey, Frenchie, are you gonna consult with Martino for your next set of bed sheets?
Hey, Gio. Could you drop the tweet on the screen?
Oh my god, hold on, I gotta pull it up before this guy fucking deletes that shit, bro.
Yo, if he deletes it, that's some weak stuff, bro.
Hold on,
Martino's gonna be hard. Martino will be pissed off if you delete it. You can't do that.
Wait, what? My tweet?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I know it's, bro. We'll talk about it in the green room, Dom. But somebody fucking crazy fucking replied to his fucking tweet, bro.
Oh my god! No. I was just gonna say.
But,
I'm not gonna mention names. I was just gonna say.
We'll talk about it in the green room, bro. Oh,
that's green room stuff, bro.
Yeah,
that's green room stuff.
Yeah.
But could you show the tweet though? Could you show the tweet?
I'm sure, yeah.
Oh yeah. Show the tweet. Bro. You can show the tweet. I don't care about that,
bro. So it's got one comment, one retweet, and 5 likes so far. Here we go. Hold on, bro. Wait, I got bro. We gotta see this way. There we go.
Was there any hearts left in it, Francesco?
No comment.
Oh shit!
Oh, I already know who commented on it.
Oh man, bro. You know, yeah. You see that, right?
No, I can't see it, so I already know. I'm most likely know who it is. Yeah.
I'm still getting used to Twitter too. You know, I've always had it, but I just never used it.
Yeah. Well, you know what, brother? Listen, man. I'm being serious with you.
Go ahead. Let me
before you do things like that, come talk to me.
Oh, okay.
No, for real. I've been on this app for like a lot of years, and I know what to tweet and what not to tweet, bro. Like,
hey guys, you know,
and those are the things you don't tweet.
Oh my god! Holy crap!
Hey, there's nothing wrong with this, Francesco.
So your engagement didn't complete your life, but this guy following you did. Okay.
Oh no, my engagement completed my
Martino.
life. And I've tweeted about that before I tweeted about this.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That's crazy.
Look at this, bro.
And it's not oh my god, it's oh my F. You know what I mean? And then how many explanation points are in there? You couldn't just do one explanation point. You had to put in like 5. Like, you know what I'm
dramatic effect, bro. Dramatic effect.
And then you took a picture of it.
Nah, bro. But every single time, bro. Nah, Dom, we got. Oh man, bro. We'll talk about it, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. This is peak. This is peak, bro. Francesco, bro. This is peak, bro. Martino, bro. This is peak, brother. You got your number 1 fan right here, bro.
Martino, you make good you make good content, brother.
Yo, look what Anthony said. Look what Anthony said. Look what Anthony said in the chat.
I like Martino's content, but this is a little bit.
Let me be, man.
You see? Yo, and that's what people are saying in the group chats, bro.
Oh my gosh, bro. Look at this, bro. Francesco, bro. You killed me.
Reno, you should not be talking, brother.
He's gonna go after Reno.
Yo, I love this show, bro.
Listen,
I love this fucking show.
With Reno, I was about to say what I was about to say, but I'm like, you know what? Let me not do it.
I think he likes Martino a little too much, you know. Oh my god. Oh man, bro. Oh man, bro. You love what you love, eh?
Nice background, Dan. There we go.
Oh my gosh, bro.
There we go.
Hey, I gotta get running, fellas, and this is how I wanted to end it. Just nice. As a reminder, who's on top?
Twice in 3 years, by the way.
Soon to be 3 and 4.
Yep.
Look at this.
All right, man. See ya.
You're out then?
Yeah, I'm out.
Later, all right, man. I'll see you next Tuesday. You'll be on here next Tuesday?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, bro.
All right. Ciao.
All right. Look at this. Look at this. Bro, oh, so now it's just the three of us left. Nah, Francesco, bro. With that now, that screenshot that we got, man, it's clipped for my guy Francesco, bro.
You guys know I don't care, man. Come on.
You care, bro.
Oh, yo, you remember when I dropped it on in our WhatsApp group chat? You saw how he just like exploded on me, brought up the wrestling, like if that was gonna hurt my feelings. Like this guy was in his feelings. He still is. Like, look at his face. It went from white to red. It's matching his jacket right now. His face is matching his jacket.
Talking about wrestling, 45
of course, and there's like 5 other people the same age that doing the same thing. But guess what? There's only one man in here that dropped a tweet excited by another man following him, and that's you, bro.
I like watching this content. I don't know what to tell you. It makes good content.
It's so funny.
You know, I'm gonna tell you a crazy story though about content creators. So for my first ever live stream on the channel, the first content creator that actually typed was actually Berto from the AJC. And I used to watch him all the time when I was younger, you know? So I was like, damn, for my first ever live stream I ever did, that's crazy. Yeah. But for Francesco, bro, I didn't make no damn tweet about it though. You know what I'm saying? All I did was I did an appreciation on the next live. I said, bro, thank you for watching, of course.
Because I know Berto, man, and if you would have done that, Berto would have been like, bro. Berto would have went like, okay, cool.
No, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, man. Like no, for example, for my guy Beppe G Just Juve, he follows me on the channel. He subscribed to the channel as well, and he probably watches the show and everything like that. And when I saw him, obviously I'm going to make an appreciation post, and I did that he was a legend, but I didn't go over the board. I'm like, oh my fucking god, I didn't go to do what you did, Francesco. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good. All good.
Yeah, Roberto would fucking lose it probably if I said something.
Hey, yo, Francesco, bro, it's so good. Yo, trial and error. You lived, you learned, you mess up. I mean, unless you think that this is totally normal behavior, and I'm expecting another appreciation post when someone else follows you. I mean, rock on, bro. If that's you.
Hey, the next one is gonna be Alex, bro. The next one is gonna be Alex, bro.
I'm gonna go. Hey. I'm good. I follow a couple of Milan like big accounts.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna DM him and I'm gonna be like, yo, follows this guy Francesco and see if he gives you an appreciation post.
No, you need to do this, bro. That would be hilarious.
Well, now I'm gonna be aware of what's gonna happen.
No, wait. Listen. Watch Francesco forget, bro. Watch him forget.
Nah, I ain't gonna forget now.
It's probably in his DNA. Yo, it's probably in his DNA, bro.
Look at Arena, bro. Said, "Don't worry, your dream will come true, Francesco." Oh man, bro. Look what mine says, bro. You complete me from the Jerry Maguire stuff. Yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. Predictions for PSG Madrid.
Yeah, I got. Well, I want Madrid to win, but I think PSG is gonna beat them.
Yeah, I'm going with PSG. I think that they're gonna because Madrid lost Huijsen, the defender. So I think PSG will beat Madrid.
Yeah.
For me, But Francesco, what do you think?
I said PSG.
PSG. Bro, this guy Jeff, bro. My guy Jeff, bro. Big up to you, Jeff.
Wait, what team does Jeff support?
Juve fan.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro. Listen, Francesco, bro. You know what I mean, bro? At least he doesn't do appreciation posts like you, brother.
Yeah, well, he already lost my respect. He supports Juventus, brother.
Okay, so that means that you lost. Okay, wait a second. What about me, bro? I'm a Juve fan.
Oh no, you're an exception.
Wait. What about Nino, bro?
Huh? No, he's an exception.
He's an exception. Okay. All right. That's perfect.
He's family. I can't deny his family.
Yo, Dom, check this out. Dom, check this out, bro. Look what Pasquale said, bro. Bro, Pasquale, bro, you rock, brother, bro. Look at this, bro. Massive Juve fan. Yeah, bro.
Man.
Let's go, Milan.
All right, at least Milan's making moves. What the hell is Juventus doing?
Okay, bro.
What's
but
Juve
listen,
doing?
like you said, bro. If just imagine, bro, Milan go to 5th.
You guys got Jonathan David. Whoa, Dom, big signing, bro. Big signing.
Bro, who's in your front line again?
The Mexican that couldn't start for the Mexican national team in the Gold Cup. The guy couldn't even start. The guy didn't even start against the USMT, bro, and in the Gold Cup, bro. Like, what happened? The guy's that bad?
Oh man,
That's crazy.
Oh no.
Nah, but Raul Jimenez is in form. So
In form
for the Mexican national
for the
team,
Mexican? Oh, Raul Jimenez. Wait a second. He's a Milan player?
No,
Is he a Milan player?
the guy that just plays for the national team.
Okay, bro, but your player plays for the historic Milan, bro.
And you paid 30
just
million.
because that's
You
like saying
wait,
Locatelli. That's like saying Locatelli plays for Juventus. That doesn't mean you're automatically good.
Francesco,
You paid 30 million for him, right?
30 million. At least we got Jonathan David on a free, bro. Okay?
You paid 30 million for him, don't you?
For him.
30, yeah, like 30 or 32, something like that.
And he didn't even start for one. He didn't
Oh,
even
no.
start for one of the most important games of his national team.
Oh no. No, he's a great striker, but bro, if this guy is starting for Milan, bro. You know what I mean? Come on.
And he's their starting striker.
Watch him say that.
That's what I'm saying.
Watch him
Just
say that,
striker.
and now he's gonna start bagging a bunch of goals next year.
Oh yeah, because Allegri's known for like scoring. Allegri's known for scoring more than 1-0.
I'm bro, damn, bro. I'm just gonna be listening, man. I'm just gonna stay quiet, bro. Especially because
they'll get the results.
Rated? Whoa! Who just rated? Somebody just rated.
Italy won't qualify for World Cup raid.
Wait, who did this raid? Who did this raid? I need to know, bro. It must have been Lee Gunner, bro. It must.
How many are in here?
About 205 now. It's gonna go up.
Damn.
Forza Inter, get the fuck out of here, bro. We don't. Nah, man. It is Lee Gunner. Lee.
What up, Lee?
What up, Lee?
Yo, you want? Hey, Gio, you want to throw up the like video of Sean? Sean, and also after that, if you want to throw up the famous tweet that dropped today, hot take,
hot take, guys, hot take.
take.
You know what I'm saying? But guys, you already know what to do. Smash your likes, and I got Sean to do with that. Here for you.
All right, everybody. I need you to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to smash that like button. Good night.
And hey, let's not forget, guys, we got a special tweet that was just breaking news, guys.
Could someone make Francesco's life more complete after you see this tweet?
Yeah, guys, you know what I'm saying? Francesco's life is complete, everybody, because Martino Puncho, a Milan content creator, follows him. And he followed him when? It was today. This guy says, "Oh my fucking god, my life is complete. Oh my gosh, bro." Yo. I love this shit, bro. I'm telling you, man. But you guys already know what to do, bro. You guys know what to do already, bro. Like and subscribe. Oh man, bro. Nah, but big up to Lee Gunner, bro. Every single time, Lee, brother.
Either Martino's gonna be pissed off about this, or he's gonna find it hilarious.
Bro, oh my gosh, bro. Come on, man. No, I definitely. I'm actually gonna send it to Martino, bro. I'm gonna send it to Martino.
Oh my god.
Nah, that's funny, bro. Over almost 300 people in here. 287 guys. Smash your like, subscribe to the channel, and follow these guys. Follow Dom on Twitter. If you guys want to see any hilarious posts that Dom posts about bantering and stuff like that, but also make sure to subscribe to Francesco. He has his own channel now.
Please, somebody make this man's life complete.
Yeah, but it's already been complete. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, if look at this, bro. Big up though, Lee. Big up Lee for the raid though, bro. Big up to Lee every single time, bro. I really appreciate it, Lee. But yeah, no, big up to Jester as well, brother. Big up Jester. Reno says, Francesco, you
Reno, the only bacala in this room is you, brother.
Oh,
You're the only bacala in this room.
big love, Puncho. Francesco sub. You know, imagine Martino Puncho subscribes to Francesco's new channel. I want to, yo, that would be funny. That would be funny, bro. But nah.
Yo, look what Mr. Paint dude posted up there. That was funny, bro.
Where?
Mr.
Oh, right here?
Paint dude.
Bro, it's gold. Listen, bro, it's gonna be clipped for the Tuesday TUTTO CALCIO show, bro. It's gonna be clipped.
Yo, could you add some music to that? Like when you pop it up, like some music.
Bro,
Make that happen.
worry.
Make that happen, bro.
I have some ideas, Dom. I
Make
got
that
some cool
happen.
ideas.
We could get with Tony too. Tony could drop a meme like right after. Tony's good at that. He'll send you a perfect meme for that.
I'm all for it.
Reno, bro. You're getting, bro. Reno's coming after you for this, bro. You got Reno, brother. My paisano Reno saying this, bro. Congratulations to
Hey guys, feel free to quote tweet that tweet and just say what you feel about it. Feel free.
Yeah, go ahead.
Feel free just to quote tweet that tweet and let people know your thoughts about it.
That's his tag right there, boys. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm not gonna lie, Francesco, bro. What the heck is that tag, bro? You know, are you P23715? What is this, bro? You have a channel now, brother.
Sounds like a droid from Star Wars.
Bro, I was about to say, bro, R2D2 in the house, bro.
I made this Twitter account in 2023 and I never touched it.
Shoot. Look at this from Reno, bro. You choose go to sleep, Francesco.
Yo, Reno, why are you getting so mad, bro? Like, it's not even that serious, bro.
Oh my god, bro. Nah, bro. But oh shoot, bro. So, Victoria Chiretti sides into Francesco's DMs live. Wait. Yeah, live won't be considered as complete.
I'm already engaged, brother.
Yeah.
I'm already taken, bro.
Yeah, but if a man did, it's a different story.
Content creator.
Especially with the name Martino Puncho, then it's like,
Well,
it's
extra special because it's a Milan content creator. If it was a Napoli content creator, I would be like,
This doesn't really help your case, bro. It's weird either way.
Big up to RB in the house, brother. What's happening, brother? What's happening? Finally, victory is mine. Yeah, because of Vlahovic, right, bro? Because of Vlahovic fucking leaving, bro.
Yo, RB, I know RB hasn't seen that tweet yet. When RB sees that tweet,
are they Milan fans or Justin Bieber fans, girls? Just nah, bro. I think he's talking about the Milan fan base. Wait, Jeff, are you talking about the Milan fan base? I mean, listen, bro. If Francesco likes that, I mean, listen. The next person, bro, and listen, I'm gonna say this right here, bro. Alex Football. I want you to definitely do this, bro. I want you to follow Francesco because this guy, bro, would do a nice appreciation post just for you, brother.
And if he doesn't do an appreciation post for you, that's messed up, and you should unfollow him. So if he doesn't not do the appreciation post, unfollow him because he has to do the appreciation post.
You should do a nasty quote, bro, and say, "Hey, guys, look at this Milan fan, right?"
Yo, RB wants to see the tweet. He missed it, you know. So
let's show him, bro. You know what I mean, bro? This is the best, bro. I swear, man. This show is too good. This show is too good. Oh man, this show is too good, bro. Oh man, bro. RB, we need a new Vlahovic song. You know, bro. Now we need a Francesco song, bro. That's what we need. RB, bro, come up with something, bro.
Yo, Tony, I need a favor from you. If you could come up with a song for this tweet,
oh man,
or a meme with this tweet to follow right after the tweet, please drop it to me. I'll drop it to Gio. We'll make this happen. This is gonna be probably bigger than the DD pineapple on pizza take. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and I don't think a lot of people know what that one was, but should we show the audience, Dom? What do you think about the
show that as well? Oh yeah, show that.
Yeah, the pineapple take. Oh shoot.
Actually, you know what? Nah, let's just do that when D's here. Let's do it when D's here.
You know what? We'll save that for Thursday. So guys, like I said, make sure to like and subscribe. You know, push notifications so then you guys can know when we're live. So then you guys can come over and see the chaos that's happening on Tutto Calcio. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because it's always funny, bro.
Yeah, that's the prodigy. We don't bash on the prodigy when she's not present. You know, we only do that with Francesco, you know, but not with her.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro? Hey.
But Francesco's always here, so we can't do it behind his back anyway.
Don't get me started with I'll see what I could cook up in the studio. So he's actually gonna make a diss track on fucking Francesco.
Yo, look what Paco just said for the song. That's hilarious. Just the two of us.
Oh man, bro. Tony, I love this one, bro. Yo,
cooked. He's getting
y'all are having way too much fun with this.
Listen, bro, look Francesco's getting so mad, bro. Yo, he's getting mad again. No.
He's smiling, but he doesn't really want to smile right now.
What am I getting mad about?
No.
What am I getting mad about?
What do you mean? What do you mean, bro?
Gio, he's playing it off, bro. He's gonna say the same thing when Allegri draws against Genoa, bro. He's gonna say,
well,
what am I mad?
That I can't control. That I can't control.
So let me, yo. Reno, bro, Reno is cracking me up, bro. I swear, bro. This guy is going after Francesco like if it's no tomorrow, bro. Yo, you are my sunshine is crazy. Hey, listen, bro. It is what it is, bro. We're cooking. We have to cook Francesco on a live, bro. It just you don't go for show without it, bro.
It's not even that hard to cook them, you know. It takes a quick minute, you know. It's like microwave. You just stuff it in the microwave and boom, there it is.
It doesn't really have any effect, though. Does it really?
We're all laughing. Yes, it does. This is actually making our life complete.
This is peak, bro. This is peak. Oh man, bro. But
man.
Dude, you know Francesco when he saw that Martino following notification. Yo, Mr. Paint dude, brother. Oh man, bro. And he's a UA fan saying that. So hey, it is what it is, bro. No, he's Pasquale says, Francesco, you are good, bro. Yeah, bro.
He's safe. He's safe
you are good sport. Yeah.
Baco, I appreciate it, brother.
Oh man, bro. No, but big ups to Lee for the raid once again, bro.
Oh, man.
That was unexpected, bro. That's his bro. We gotta get this guy on a live one day, bro. That would be fantastic. Lee, like I said, hit me up. We'll do, like I said, email me, whatever. And bro, we'll get a show set up, bro. I'm telling you, man. And then you can talk all you want about the pineapple pizza, whatever, man. And also you could cook Francesco a little bit because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We cook him and then we go on to everybody else. But Francesco's the main guy.
Microwave pizza, you know what I mean? Just stuff him in the microwave and it's done.
Listen, we had Reno, bro, right? Don would always cook Reno, right? And then after that, since Reno is now left, he left now. Now it's Francesco that's taking over the reins. So listen, Francesco, bro, you're in for a ride 2 days a week. Tuesday and Thursday. I'm telling you, bro, he's gonna crash out on one of them, bro. I'm telling you, bro, one of these days. Oh no, bro. The Calcio Central roast of Francesco. That's from Jeff. Oh man. Hey, listen, bro, Francesco, bro. Listen, but for everybody that's in here, bro, make sure to go subscribe to Francesco, though. Being real now, all right? I'm going to show some respect, all right?
Hopefully you get an appreciation tweet. If you don't get an appreciation tweet, you're not a big boy. You don't rock his boat. You know what I mean? You don't rock that boat enough, baby.
Oh, man.
You already know, bro. Go follow the Culture Francesco, guys. He's a Milan content creator now. You know what I mean? Bro, got nothing in here, but I just have to put it up, bro, just for Francesco, because I know he needs another one of these. But yeah, bro.
Yo, they're going wild. They're going wild in this group chat.
This is crazy, bro. The chat's going wild, bro. Don, the chat's going wild with Francesco over here, bro. Oh man.
Yo, what's funny is that he dropped it right before we did the live, bro. It was made to happen, bro.
It was made. Dude, I'm telling you, Dom, there's gonna be many instances, bro, where this guy's gonna do something like that, bro. And if we catch that, it's cooked. Francesco, bro. Oh man, that's it, bro. Look, a happy ending, sweet and sub combo, bro.
What the hell?
Hey, listen, but this is gonna be Francesco, after tonight, bro.
Hold on.
Listen,
1 second.
More of the story is we need to stop talking about the past to talk about the present.
Also, does anyone remember the scoreline?
Both clubs are in the gutter.
Does anyone remember the scoreline? Napoli beat
We need to stop talking about the past to talk about the
anyone
present.
remember the
Dude,
The crazy thing is that nobody was listening to him during that live, probably, bro.
I am never going on that show ever again, bro. Oh my god, never going on that show.
Oh, man, bro.
He tried to walk in there with his CL trophies and shit,
Oh my god.
and it didn't work out for him.
Was like, fuck no, bro. Fuck this shit.
No, I walked in there and the Man United fans started tweaking, and then I was just like, oh my god, what have I done? What have I done?
I said, what have I done, bro? Oh man, bro. Listen, no, but bro, Tony, bro, this is definitely gonna be one, bro. You Are My Sunshine. That's definitely gonna be there, bro. Don't worry, bro. That one, bro.
Tony's ruthless, bro.
Bro.
I'm glad he's on I'm glad Tony's part of the Napoli army, man, because I wouldn't want to have to go with this guy, bro. This guy's ruthless. He's gonna come up with the perfect song for this. I'm telling you.
Perfect song, bro. He says FT Martinez.
Tony's gonna be up till 3 a.m. going through all his songs. He's gonna find the perfect playlist.
You know what would be crazy, Dom, right? Is that if we imagine somebody tweets that song and tags Martino for it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, let's not do none of that.
I'm just saying, bro. But one of these guys probably would, like Tony over here.
No.
You know what I mean, bro?
See, we got a clown on Francesco.
Yeah.
Martino is just like he got caught in this crossfire that he wasn't trying. He just hey, let me support the guy. I don't know him. He seems like a cool guy. And he didn't know that this guy's he's a fan stalker. You know what I mean? This guy's gonna now he's gonna show up to his house and ask for an autograph.
I don't know about all that, but
I mean, hey, Francesco.
It might happen. It might.
Nah, I don't know about all that, bro.
Oh my gosh, bro. Nah, but big up to everybody, bro. All right, bro. Listen, bro, James, bro. Listen, this is it, bro. I'm telling you, this is Tutto Calcio at its finest, bro. And just wait till Thursday, bro. Because Thursday, bro, and listen, bro, Tuesday is gonna get even better, bro. Because when we get more panelists on here, bro, that you already know, Don here is the new man now over here. You know what I'm saying? For the Tutto Calcio show. So, you know what I mean, bro? He's been doing the good work, bro, and I have to appreciate that, But I'm not going to say anything like, Francesco over here, bro. Oh, my fucking God, Dom, you know what I mean, bro?
I hope you don't, because if you ever do that to me, I think me and you are not going to be that close anymore.
But listen, bro, I ain't going to do that, bro. It's a thing, bro.
Because I was going to meet up with you and have a couple of beers, but if you drop that nonsense on me, bro, I ain't showing up nowhere in public with you, brother. My life is complete. You drop that on me, bro. You think I'm gonna go to a restaurant and have a beer with you? No.
Hear this, bro. Francesco going to use Martino's DMs as a therapist. Tony's hilarious, bro. This guy is hilarious.
No, Tony's wicked, bro. Tony's wicked with this, bro.
Tony is actually hilarious, brother. Nah, but bro, that song, bro, You Are My Sunshine.
You are my sunshine.
that right there, bro. I got it, man. I really got it, bro. Horse headed.
I think what Paco said.
Yeah, bro. One thing is for sure, Martin Pucci just got 100 new followers today because of this live. Probably, brother. Probably, man.
I'm crying,
bro.
Oh man.
I'm crying.
Man, bro. Bless up, bro. Bless up, brother. What's going on? Big up to you, bro. But let's see, bro. Smash the likes, everybody. Subscribe to the channel.
Yes, sir.
Because this is Tutto Calcio, man. This is what it is. We talk about Calcio, bro, and then we just got the banter going, man. This is
by the way, I'm gonna throw it out there. Here in a couple of months, we're having a special guest. A special guest here that's always in the chat and always active. We were just talking about the fella, and his name is Tony. Tony's gonna come on the show one of these days, maybe like in a month or two. And if you think this guy cooks while he's typing, if you think he could roast people while he's typing, wait till you hear this guy on a live. This guy is hilarious.
Oh,
so Tony, he's already on the spot. When the season starts, he's gonna show up and he's gonna do some damage.
Oh shoot, bro. Oh man, bro.
Francesco didn't smile or nod at that at all. He got worried instantly. Don't worry, Tony will not come at you. I'll calm him down.
No, he's gonna come after me, bro, because I'm a Juve fan, bro. Oh man, bro, this guy's gonna come after me, bro. Nah, bro. If we have Tony for a Thursday show too, Dom, that's gonna be wild. That will be interesting, dude. Imagine Tony and Reno on a show together, bro.
Monsters asked me what's the Dom channel.
Who?
He's asked for my channel.
Who said that?
Moss Sports World.
Moss Sports World. No, it's well, he doesn't have a channel. He's just a panel member on the but he has a Twitter. He's mostly
yeah.
So make sure to go check out Dom. It's right there in his it's in his name. It's in his app right there. Dom Apuzzo.
Yeah. Follow me on Twitter, and I like to banter a lot and talk, drop some Napoli takes and takes about other good teams in Serie A, solid teams in Serie A. So I don't really talk about Milan that much. So
yep. Oh, question here, and this is we're finally back. Oh, look, he's coming soon, bro. Oh man, bro.
Oh man, when this guy makes an appearance, he's gonna Joe, Tony, I need you to show up on the live with 2 bags of Doritos, bro. You know why I'm telling you this, yo. You should hear this guy. He banters while he chews on Doritos. Like, hey, I'm gonna tell you, that's a guy something. It's just hilarious.
Oh no, bro. He's one of those.
Oh no.
Oh, he's gonna cook the hell out of you, Francesco. I advise you to, be ready for that.
It's not gonna affect me anyway.
Yo, Francesco's so pressed right now, bro. He's trying to hide it so hard.
Look at this, bro.
Yo, I know this guy like an open book, bro.
This is peak, bro. Oh man, bro. Oh man. No, but
what do you got to do to go on the live? Just give Francesco a follow so he can give you an appreciation tweet. If you get an appreciation tweet from Francesco, you're on the live, brother. All right, you're on the live.
Is that how we do applications now? See if I give him appreciation.
Bro. Nah, bro, this is peak, bro.
I got excited, man. Leave me alone. I got excited.
You still are, actually. But Jeff, answering your question there, if you want to pop up on the live, just hit Gio up, man, and Gio will make it happen. If you're real about it, if you're serious about it,
let me know, bro.
Yeah, let Gio know. Hit him up on the DMs or.
Yeah, man.
I'd advise you not to have any type of communication with Francesco, but definitely to hit Gio.
No comment.
He's so fucking pressed. Yo, he's so pressed. Francesco, bro.
No comment.
This is, I think I know why Reno now. I mean, not Reno, fucking Nino, your cousin, bro, left you for the Wolves, bro.
No, he did me dirty, man. He did me dirty.
Nino hasn't come back.
Oh no.
Nino been seeing Francesco getting cooked. He's like, yep, have fun with that, bro.
You're my replacement, brother. It's over.
My own cousin
retired.
Left me for dead.
I'm retired, bro.
This is hilarious. We're about to wrap this up.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, thank you for Lee Gunner again, bro, for rating the live stream once again, bro. This is peak, bro. This is peak stuff. And guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel If you are new, make sure to, of course, put the notification bell ring so that you guys are, able to tune in for these Tutto Calcio episodes, man. But this was a great episode 13. Thursday, we do it Tuesdays and Thursdays around 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely stay tuned because we're going to have a lot of crazy panel members coming on. And Francesco, bro, you better be ready, bro, because you're going to be doing with it on Tuesday and on Thursday, brother.
I'll admit this Thursday.
Oh, yeah. This Thursday is not coming. Yeah.
He can't show up. All of a sudden, he's going to miss an episode, huh? Okay. He's fatigued.
I mean, if you want me to still, tune in on the phone, I'll still tune in on my phone.
He's fatigued,
I'll just not be here.
Damn, but guys, yeah, make sure to smash the likes, of course, and we have to play the clip, guys, because Sean has to give his take, since he's not here, but he'll be here, I think, on Thursday. So
there you go. All right, everybody, I need you to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to smash that like button. Good night.
So, guys, make sure to smash your likes, subscribe to the channel. Is anybody live that we could redirect to? Because last time we couldn't redirect to anybody, I believe. So, if there's anybody that's alive out there right now, guys, let me know. Rasta, Mas, anybody that you know that's live at the moment, let me know. Big up to everybody in the chat. Big up to Anthony. Yes, brother. Big up to you, man. Big up to, of course, Pasquale says we'll definitely miss these lives. Going to Italy on a Sunday for a month. Oh wow! So Pasquale's gonna be gone for a bit.
Hey Paco, yeah. Can you take Francesco with you? He needs a vacation. The poor guy.
Oh man, bro. Oh man. Let me see. Jester's live. Jester's live, I believe. Oh, this. Let me see. Yes, Jester's live, guys. We're gonna raid Jester, my guy Jester, bro. Big up to the panel. Big up to everybody. Of course, Don, thank you, and Francesco as well. Thank you, bro, for showing up tonight. Thank you for showing up tonight, bro.
Yo, Gio gave you a special thank you because your roasting session was amazing. It was epic.
Oh man, and Reno says great live. I know you enjoyed it, Reno, because you were going at it with Francesco.
Everybody loved it.
I'm telling you, bro, this is peak. And of course, guys, before we do end the show, we're gonna rate that. Make sure, to just look at that, bro, and requote and tell us what you think about Francesco.
Yeah, follow PS.
Yes, there's no S in there.
Follow the PlayStation guy. PS, I don't know, whatever the hell his fucking handle is.
So make sure to do that, and of course, guys, make sure on Jester's live chat to put Juve Corner Raid, everybody. Juve Corner Raid. Or actually, you know what? Do it from this. Since we're on the Tutto Calcio show, I like to show respect on the show. Do Tutto Calcio Raid. Do Tutto Calcio Raid, everybody, when you go into Jester's live. Okay? We're out of here, guys. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you again for.
We got to talk in the green room about something.
And ciao, everybody. We'll see you soon.
This is a Russ production.